Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Stone Survivor Series. My name is Veronica Brill. With me is Jake.
What's up, guys?
And tonight we have a very good show I like very much. We have a 4-8 limit.
It's our first live stream limit game.
And is it?
It is.
Is it?
It is.
I think we had a limit game before.
I think we tried to have a limit game before. No.
We may have tried.
No, we did an audition for a limit game that ended up being a 1-2. Yeah. No, this is the first limit hold'em game.
Let me tell you, I have Tic Tacs. Jake shared his Tic Tacs with me earlier. We have some amazing people on our live stream, and I'm so excited. My favorite, Athena, my girlfriend. She was on Veronica and Friends, and she like destroyed us all.
Ran over the table.
Ran over the table.
Smash and grab.
Ray-Roy's everything. She smashed and grabbed. Athena is back, the warrior princess. I didn't know she called herself the warrior princess.
Warrior princess.
I love it. I love it. Athena's back.
One of my favorite humans, Jim Easton. So, as you like to point out and make fun of me and bring up that I got involved in this messy 100K guaranteed limit hold'em promo that Stone's put on, and so I ended up playing limit hold'em 3-6 for a month
with Jim.
Stones was giving away 100K to limit players,
right?
So I decided to become limited and play limit hold'em. So Jim also decided to become limited as well, and that's how we met each other. And it got bad. It got
bananas.
Yeah, we weren't always this way. Like,
let me tell you. So Mother Russia sent us #1 player. I don't know if you watched Bart Hansen's Hand of the Week with the Mad Russian, but this guy slow rolled my Jason McRoberts. The Mad Russian is in seat 2 tonight.
Igor.
And why you called him Igor, I don't know. I was so embarrassed.
Because of that Young Frankenstein. It messed me up ever since then. Like, Igor.
No, it's Igor.
It's Igor. Now I know.
Americans, man. Americans.
Whatever.
So, Jim is in seat 1. He bought in for 1,000.
It's a 4-8 limit game, and Jim's in for 1K.
4-8 limit. What's the average buy-in?
I don't know, probably like 100, 200 bucks.
200 bucks.
200
Bought it for 1,000. See what? Look at that. Behold, the chip stack of doom.
Jim's great.
Jim is there. Mad Russian in seat 2. He's got about 300. Daniela. Who does not love a little Daniela? Yo Teach Yo. Seat 3. Daniela bought it for 300. She is in a golf tournament, I believe.
Daniela is a top level golfer. She's traditionally a tournament poker player who we are slowly dragging over to the dark side. Like JFK Stone City's gonna kill me. I'm stealing all those players, but Daniela should be playing cash. She played on Veronica and Friends.
She did amazing.
Very well. She's a good cash player.
I'm gonna try to lure her into my June game.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to like corner her tonight after the show and be like, hey, you want to come play Veronica Friends? Hey.
Seat 4, Lauren, who's dressed to impress. Lauren's wearing a tux.
Look at that man. Tuxedo. Ladies and gentlemen, he wants your #1 vote. First vote. Danny Boxer. We all know Danny Boxer. He plays a big game, does he not?
Danny plays all the games.
Danny Boxer, was he not in our 510 or 1025?
Yes and yes. He also played our PLO game on Brooklyn Danny.
He's playing 4-8 because a good poker player has a full range and knows how to play limit, no limit, Omaha, all of it.
It's a whole smorgasbord of poker.
Smorgasbord, ladies and gentlemen.
Danny's in for 400. Katrina in seat 6. Hurricane Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina, and actually when I came in, I've never seen her before. She was really nice, started talking to me, so I like me some Hurricane Katrina. 300 buy-in. Lance, seat 7, 300. Chris T, do you know Chris T?
He looks like I played a lot of poker with him before, but it's one of those like things where like poker players also like look the same to me.
Everyone looks the same, the poker players. Christy has 400, and Athena, our warrior princess in seat 9, $500 behind. Now, quick story about Lance. Lance's brother is Zardog. Zardog's at the World Series right now.
Oh, Lance.
Right? You know Lance White. Greg White is his brother. Lance brought me some alcohol from Poland, from the mother country. I'm gonna bring home to my mother. My mother is here. She's causing trouble right now at home, and I'm gonna bring her some. I don't think it's Nalewka Babunia, but we'll see what it is.
So this was a limp pot pre-flop, and Daniela has turned the nut flush draw, and she will lead out for 1 bet on the turn, and this should get through, unless the Mad Russian.
Look at that Mad Russian's hat. He's always got something kind of fun.
Flats. He thinks Daniela would not have checked a king on the flop. 5, and actually Jack High is good here. Daniela has to bet out.
A pair of 8s.
Pair of 8s.
That's okay though.
It's okay, I'm learning.
We hired Jake for his looks.
It's okay.
Did he fold? And Daniela takes it down. Daniela takes it down. She represented the king.
Daniela should be playing cash games.
You know what?
Poker.
Daniela has her image, and she's working the image 100% to her advantage. And these guys are just giving her the pots because they're like, oh, it's Daniela. You know she's got it. And she's like, hee hee hee, sucker. And she's taking all of their money. Nice work, Daniela. Take that pot. Ship it.
Shout out to Plastica, Rick and Barstow. Asian Power.
Plastica! Mwah. I always call him Azan Power because I have Azan on my mind.
New York resident. It is the Stone Survivor Series, and so you are voting for your favorite player, the best player. So in our first category that we're voting for is best dressed player.
Best dressed player. Click on the link and vote for the best dressed player. Now, you don't have to vote right now. You've got 30 minutes. You can wait and take a good look at everyone. I would say that the Mad Russian, I like his little hat. My son has a similar hat. Daniela and I are kind of similar, matching tonight. It's hard to beat luck. Can you beat that shirt? It's hard to beat luck.
So Katrina made it 2 bets to go under the gun. Picked up a couple callers, and on 5, 9, 10, Katrina has flopped herself top pair. Athena, she's open-ended, and Jim's got top 2. Danny's got 2 overs and a gut shot, and we could go 4-way to the turn. Jim makes 2 bets to go.
You know what I love about this game in particular? Because I've sat at some limit games where everyone's short, stacked. This game, everyone bottom deep, and everyone came here to barrel. Everyone came here to put their kunas on the table and barrel, get a strike.
So Katrina made it 3 bets to go.
Jack.
Turns a jack. Athena now makes top pair to go along with her open-ended straight draw. Hurricane Katrina is now open-ended to go with middle pair. Jim's still got 2 pair. Danny's picked up top pair to go along with his inside straight draw.
Wow, Athena!
Wow, Athena lets it go.
Oh, I was not expecting that from Athena. Athena is a really big risk taker, and I guess now, being results-oriented, she made a good call.
So one of the things I think you said, the difference between limit and no limit, obviously the fixed betting structure versus an uncapped or unlimited betting structure and no limit, is Athena, when she picks up that draw on the turn in a no limit game, I got a feeling that Athena might try to put some pressure on some players.
Yes.
Rep to Jack 10 or rep to King Queen and get some players off here. And a limit structure, she doesn't feel like she can do that, and so she decides to let her hand go. A common misconception, something that people think about limit, that you can't bluff in limit hold'em.
You can.
Not true yet. You very much can, and it's such a nutty game, or such a he's got to have it to bet here, right?
Yeah.
You can almost bet more often or more frequently because he's got to have it to bet there because everyone's being laid like 11 to 1 to call by the time you're at the river, so he wouldn't dare bluff in this spot, would he?
I think it's maybe a lot more hand selection game more than a pressure game. Athena, I think, has changed up her strategy. I can tell. I've played with Athena many times. along with Veronica and friends, and she can put pressure on people. She can bluff like the best of them, and she knows how to pick her spots, and she made a really good fold there, I think. Yeah. I like me some Athena. Athena for president.
Like I said, we were Rick Barnes as you can, but it's tough. And I'll tell you guys, from someone who unfortunately haven't played a lot of Limit Hold'em, you can bluff. You very much can, because like I said, you're by the time you get to the river, everyone's being laid like 11, 12 to 1 to call. And so oftentimes people say like putting in a bet is suicide because you know you're going to get called down. So people are like, well, he wouldn't bet, or he or she wouldn't bet unless they did have it.
It looks like we got a straddle out of Lance. He raised to 8 and then he checked. So one thing that the dealers like to do is you're not splashing your chips out like a no limit game. You're going to put out
chips.
one bet, 2 bet, 3 bet, 4 bet kind of thing. Stack your chips. They're in denominations of 4. Do we have a half kill on?
Yes, this is half kill.
There is a half kill. I know, like last time we got like 2 hours in and then we realized there was a half kill.
Danny turns his flush. Katrina's still betting. Danny cannot check this. Oh, Danny checks. Katrina shows her jack.
Oh, I don't like that check.
It was a
Danny.
big flop for Danny. He got there on the turn. And Danny's playing nice.
The thing is about limit poker is you really like gotta squeeze out maximum value out of people, and that check.
And that's
she may have folded, but she may have called with a pair there.
In such a high variance game, the difference between really good, or I should say winning Limit Hold'em players, and it's saving that 1 bet when you're beat, or extracting that 1 extra bet when you have the best hand. And that, over that long run of all those thousands and thousands and thousands of hands you play, is where it really makes or breaks a Limit Hold'em player. Kyle Kitagawa, he's one of the absolute best in the area, plays Limit Hold'em effectively for a living. And
I can't hear anything you're saying. I'm staring at Jim's stack, and it's like
he's got a big stack.
It's like a castle.
Yeah.
Get
saving or making that 1 extra bet in this game is everything. So Chris has got the straddle on here, and Jim is putting in a 3rd bet.
I like me some Jim. Pocket 3s. He's doing some set mining. Unfortunately, Danny also has pocket 3s, and
Mad Russian makes it 4 bets.
None of them are going to hit a 3. Neither of them, I should say.
Also, in Limit Hold'em versus No Limit Hold'em, your implied odds change dramatically. So certain hands like suited connectors that in Limit Hold'em have a lot of speculative value, sitting with like small pocket pairs, have a lot of implied odds. In Limit Hold'em, not so much the case, because when you bury your set, you're not getting paid off that, 10 to 1.
Don't tell me those things. You're ruining my game.
What a mess.
You guys, first category, voting for the best dressed player, most stylish player right now. We have 17 more minutes of voting.
Hold'em Radio Poker in the chat box. I believe that is our friend Mr. Dan Ross.
Mr. Dan Ross, how you doing? Nice to see you tonight. I like me some Dan Ross. Dan Ross buys me coffee, and Dan Ross buys me drinks, a beer.
Mad Russian's got an inside straight draw to Broadway and a backdoor flush draw. He's going to bet the flop. And here we talk about, he can only bet $4. Everyone's being laid about 20 to 1 to call here.
Standard.
Ace on the turn gives the Mad Russian the top pair to go along with his inside straight draw. Does not pick up his backdoor flush draw. But he does lock in the best hand.
Chivista USA 10, I love you too, baby.
Jack on the river, and there is the straight from the Mad Russian.
The Mad Russian has a tendency of making grease ball, straights, and flushes, making his hands on the river. He butters himself up, jumps in the sausage casing, the Polish, I would say Polish sausage, but he's Russian. They don't make as good of sausage, but we'll give it to them. We'll give it to him.
Yeah, Dan Ross, Hold'em, that guy's a grinder. I ran into him over at Reno.
I've never seen him play. I've only seen him do social media.
He's grinding a living. I'm sorry. I ran into him over Reno. He's talking about all the events that Hold'em Radio has. He's picked up for coverage, and I think he's working he said about 300 to 365 days out of the year.
Yeah. I told him to just get a girlfriend in every city that he's in. Oh, that's just my computer. It's okay.
Just set up franchises.
Set up, have hoes in different area codes, and then you can save money on hotel rooms and just bank it.
Nice.
Thanks, Brittany. Can I have one more napkin? How can you be mad at Brittany? Brittany's your
Shiva's
favorite.
USA 10. Welcome to the chat.
Thank you.
Straddle is still on. Athena's got the $8 straddle in. Lance makes it 3 bets to go with the Queen Jack, and Athena will defend. Heads up. Queen 9-8. That's a big flop for Lance.
One arm Louis. I would love for us to vote for best commentator. Jake obviously would win, but not if he's dead. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Best commentator / mod, which puts One Arm Louis in the race, and ship it to One Arm Louis, right?
One arm Louis would be up there, but I think that Jimmy Bluffett would get mad and get in the race and probably try to take him out.
I don't know.
You know, One arm Louis would try to take away his sword.
He's a crusher. So we are still voting for the best dressed player. Click on the link there in the chat box.
By the way, Plastica got her sword. When did you get your sword, Plastica? How long ago did you get your sword?
Lauren's wearing a tux. He's got a tux. He's got a hat.
Why are you taking my tux from me? Stop it.
Someone's got to say random shit in the chat or in
Go
the
back to the analysis, please. Lauren's wearing a tux. If that doesn't get your vote, I don't know what does.
So Jim's got an $8 straddle on here.
What a nice hand and a straddle.
Lauren comes along with a 5-3 of hearts.
What's up, Jake from State Farm? Shiva's USA. Everybody calls you Jake.
He calls me Jack from Allstate.
Jack from Allstate.
He's got it all. He doesn't know that he's doing it wrong though. It's beautiful. I don't have the heart zone. Lance calls on the button with 7 Dewey. I do not know for a fact that they may be playing the 7 Deuce game.
I love Lance's heart in this game, and 7 Deuce game is so stupid in this game. Am I wrong?
No.
It's bad. You can't.
You can bluff in this game.
No.
I'm gonna learn you some bluffing in limit.
I don't want to play 3-6 for 40 hours a week with you. I'm sorry.
And Jim's gonna lead here with the queens on the ace 4-7.
And actually, no one has an ace.
In a game about extracting value, where so many people, it actually, unlike Nolan Hold'em, where it's probably GTO to flat with top pair. And this game, trying to get value on all your streets with top pair, it's usually best to raise. In my experience in this game, so Jim leading into the ace here with pocket queens, kind of suspect.
So a check raise would have been better.
Or check fold. Or just check all down.
And now the flush gets there, and he's looking at this board like, even though he's ahead, but he doesn't know it. Pocket Tables says points for wearing a ball cap and a tuxedo. Right. Damn straight. Damn straight. Queens are still ahead. Can you believe it? It's like being in Omaha and winning with a pair. It's unheard of. No?
I've heard of it.
We're like
I've also heard of unicorns though too, so.
18 minutes in and there's coffee all over the place and It's a disaster in here.
Jim shows the queens. So yeah, the house is putting up 100K for limit hold'em players. By you gotta get in the most hours and this and the other, and I spent probably too much time with Jim. And we probably got to know each other a little too well. We have too many. We're like those friends with that couple that has too many inside jokes, which makes it awkward for other people around us. That's us. That's me and Jim.
Do you guys go in the parking lot together alone?
I might have.
Just a few times. So listen, this is our last Survivor Series that the general public, or as my husband would say, civilians can be in. Next week is our employees only Survivor Series. I can't wait to vote on those employees only bios.
I hope I get through. I really love the opportunity.
No, you
to play.
didn't.
I hope.
You submitted yours?
I'm going to. I am going to submit my bio.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'll know exactly which one is yours. And then we're going to play the sit and go for the seat. How exciting will that be?
10K.
10K seat.
Wow.
Wow.
Johnny Outlaw Gaming, welcome to the chat.
If the Mad Russian doesn't get a seat tonight, I will be upset. How many streams has he been on? Is this number 4?
5? I don't know. It's been so many.
And he's such a dirty bird. I like him. Like a slow roll, Jason McRoberts, like you read about.
The Mad Russian who played the straddle pre-flop.
Johnny Outlaw Gaming. Jim. Nice to see you.
Jim turns a jack to go along now with his inside straight draw. And
I noticed
Jim's who also picked up a flush draw, makes his queen high flush on the river.
Mad Russian is very optimistic with his
Jim,
hands.
what are you doing checking me? Jim, you know better.
The Mad Russian is very optimistic with his hands. Could he have bluffed him there, representing the Ace of Hearts, do you think?
No, Jim calls there all day.
Yeah.
Jim doesn't like folding pairs.
Because it's limit. Victor Newman 96, welcome to the chat. I already said hello to Johnny Outlaw Gaming, Plastica, Poker Tables, Brick and Barstow, Asian Power, even though I call him Azan Power, Chivas USA 10, where's Jimmy Bluffett? I'm actually very upset.
Jimmy's in the house, maybe? Or is Jimmy barreling the Colossus right now?
He's barreling the Colossus.
Jimmy's probably barreling the Colossus. And Holden Radio, Dan, is probably covering it right now. But it's made time out of his day to come and visit our stream. I love it.
If you're in the Colossus right now, let us know. Yeah, I apologize for this limit game. Can you imagine playing the Colossus watching a limit game at Stones?
Daryl Dyer, who we've had here on the stream before, he bagged a top 5 stack in Flight 1D
Of
the Colossus, yeah.
Nice.
He bagged a lot of chips. So
And the
Sacramento,
Colossus is better value than the Monster Stack one?
I would disagree with that.
Monster Stack is better?
I think there's higher, if you're a good player, I think there's better value in the Monster Stack. But there's still, the Colossus is still tremendous value. I mean, it's a shit show structure.
Colossus is 550.
565.
How much is the Monster Stack?
It's amazing. I bought it for $60. Can you believe this?
I need to check when this Monster Stack is.
The,
book my flight in.
The Colossus will have a much larger field and worse players, but I feel that the Monster Stack with the longer structure, it tends to gonna help be better for the better players. There's gonna be much higher variance in the Colossus than there is in the Monster Stack.
What do you know about variance?
What do you know about variance? What does
You
this do?
shut up, you.
Jim makes another flush here.
I have to, if I go to the series this year, I'll only go for like 3 days, and I have to wear a shirt that says, "What is this?"
You know what? I have to
I insta-call.
Mostly.
No, I know.
Mostly.
I have to veto. Because I know that I have 2 dark cards. Oh, there's only 1 red card.
There we go. Hold'em Radio Poker. Dan Ross. He tells us that Colossus Flight B, 96.5% of the field busted on day 1. Awesome. Awesome. Well, when you're firing that early in a 6-flight main, you can go like hyper aggro with your first couple bullets because you can always fire later.
Yeah.
So.
Are you gonna do the Millionaire Maker?
No. I gotta commit to either the Monster Stack or the 3K PLO8.
I think you should do the 3K PLO8. You'll get a lot less people there.
But I think there's better value in the Monster Stack, even though the PLO is I'm better at
Mathematically,
PLO8.
have you done the math?
Yes.
Okay.
Because the 3K PLO is a specialist field. Is one of the tougher fields you're gonna find. Versus the Monster Stack is aside from the Colossus and like the main event, is gonna be one of the worst field, like one of the softest fields you're gonna find. Cheers.
Cheers.
Brittany taking care of us.
Thank you, Brittany.
I had my coffee, I can talk. Your skin looks like butter tonight, Jake. It's beautiful.
So I believe this is a kill pot, or a half kill. So it's 6-12 this hand.
Tony DSG, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
Queen 3-3, no one's got any queens or 3s. And Athena is still actually ahead here with her ace-7. She does have backdoor spades.
9 on the turn with a 9
It's
hearts.
Lance. Lance now's got 9s and 3s. He's kickerless, but he does have the best hand. And he's gonna put in a bet.
I had a bad vision of getting a big old house of chips and an angry bird.
So like one of the big differences in optimal play that, at least in my experience that I found, in limit versus no limit play, right there where Lance turns a 9, in no limit, it's going to get really hard to bet and get called by a worse hand. But the thing is, like I said, in limit hold'em, it's always constantly about extracting value. And so missing bets is just killer.
You're counting on worse players in
on
limit
worse
hold'em?
players, and you're also counting on that. I mean, sometimes a lot of ace high hands might call you there as well. Versus in no limit, it's just
Like
never going to happen.
Heart, like 2 hearts, ace high, hearts.
Yeah, well, yeah, ace high hearts is never folding.
Fat Train, what's up? Nice to see you.
Yeah, a spot where like a lot of in no limit hold'em where that might be perceived that someone's betting for protection. This game, you actually are betting for value at all times.
Awesome.
Yeah, good story. Thanks.
Sorry, I was just doing that to see if you'd notice. That's Jake's shutdown word. Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, great. Cool story, Hansel.
Go watch all the live streams. You'll see.
It is.
Looks like a little raise out of Chris.
So Danny, who's got the straddle on here.
Fat Train's digging the tuxedo. It's a tuxedo with a baseball cap. Fat Train.
Chris makes it 2 bets, and did Danny flat? Please don't check fold, Danny. Ace, Jack 4, and Danny's gonna lead. Lance has got an inside straight draw, and Chris has got to hate those 2 overcards to his
And
9s.
Lance better not be going anywhere.
10 on the turn, and that makes Broadway for Lance.
Oh.
So sick. Danny does have the nut flush draw, though, however. Lance has got the second nut draw. We should see a couple bets go in here on the turn. Danny's in a check call. King of spades, change nothing, and Lance has the nuts here.
Nothing worse than making a set and womp womp womp. We have 4 minutes left to vote for
Best dressed.
best dressed player.
Lance has got a nice hat. I like what's got going on there.
I like Lance's hat. I like Athena. Athena has her own. I don't know if anyone has ever played with Athena before, but she has her own style going on. She likes the bling. She always has her hair nice. She smells good, and she's sassy. Everybody likes a sassy woman.
You have to, right?
And then the Mad Russian.
I mean, she's got a pulse.
She has a pulse, right? Yes. You like people with pulses.
Absolutely.
You don't like happy corpses.
I like gay corpses. Danielle in seat 3, she's looking nice tonight.
Danielle and I, we emailed each other and said, let's wear black and white. Let's do it.
You're like a couple referees.
We are. We worked at Foot Locker all day. At least I did.
Like you see everyone now smashing their phones, telling all their friends to vote for them. Jim, Igor, Danny, Hurricane Katrina, Chris T.
Hurricane Katrina, I love it.
Have you ever played with Katrina before?
I have not. She was very talkative. She's got
a pulse?
Yes, I spoke to
the
Lance.
One?
She's the one, yes. I spoke to Lance and she started talking to me, and I talked to Athena and she was talking to me. So I like girls like that.
Yeah, she's like, no, hey, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here. Eyes up here, lady. That's what she said to me. Come on, Mad Russian. Do not start yawning. He's making me yawn.
So,
He made me yawn.
pretty standard here is you're allowed 4 raises on any street unless it's heads up, in which case it's uncapped. So with a straddle on here, we're capped at 16, so you can get in 4 raises here. Daniela puts in a third or a second raise over the straddle.
I'm glad there's someone in the booth that knows what's going on. 10-4-3 rainbow.
Bottom set for Lance.
Threes finally
Top
make
pair,
something.
top kicker for Danny, and we should see some chips fly here. Inside straight draw for Katrina.
And Daniela.
Danielle also has an inside straight draw. 7 on the turn gives Katrina a pair. Now on the second tree on the turn, we're now playing for big bets, is where Lance would definitely be looking to build a pot. Somehow it gets checked through.
Ace of clubs on the river.
Checked through. And Lance called. Lance puts out a bet. Danny's got top 2.
Backdoor flush
Danny
gets
led,
there.
Lance flatted. Wow.
Wow.
Top, and Chris flats as well.
So, you have those days where even if you hit, you're not hitting. And this day's been going on before. Maybe, some players, they let tilts happen. And maybe he had some hands that couldn't hold, and so he was just calling with his set of 3s. No?
I think he missed bet.
Same hair.
It's like...
It drives me crazy. I want to bring my... Can I bring my tweezers?
No.
It's just one. It's just
I know
one
what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You're like my
Every now and then you'll see it out of the corner of my eye.
My dad had the same problem. You remind me of my dad so much.
I didn't bring any mustache wax or beard balm with me.
Beard balls?
Do you have any beard balm?
Beard balls?
Balm.
Beard balls?
Beard. Poker Pro Eric, welcome to the chat.
Oh lordy, here it comes. We're gonna be heads up for rolls in a few minutes here with somebody.
Someone was
Everybody-
challenging Poker Pro Eric this last stream.
They're like almost fighting. I swear, these guys are so ridiculous. They want to put their Balzacs on the table, and it's out of control.
Nothing can fire up
Heads
some
up
action
for
like the
rolls,
chat box.
right? No, Poker Pro Eric in a chat box.
Absolutely.
Poker Pro Eric in a chat box. But we love them. I would love to get Poker Pro Eric in my August game, my Twitch game.
That would be
Poker
so
Pro
much.
Eric, Gay Corpse.
I like Kelly Dongs.
I like Kelly Donks. What? Yes, I said it. I like Kelly Donks. And Plastica, of course, is invited because she's in our Twitch chat all the time. Ricky Barstow, Jimmy Bluffett. Man, it's going to be a good game.
So this game is half kill right now, so we're playing 6-12 this hand.
If any of you are interested in my Veronica and Friends game in August, it's going to be my Twitch game. If you're in the chat a lot and you're interested in playing, hit me up on Twitter, Veronica, angry_Polak.
Open-ended straight draw here for Lance.
You're not staking a woman in your place, Poker Pro Eric. Stop it. Don't bring it up anymore.
So for those who've been mentioning, the blues are $1 chips. The blues are $1 chips.
Ali Papi says, man, these chips. I like me a lot of chips. Someone's wearing a tuxedo in our game.
Damn it, the Sharks put one in the back of the net.
Lauren is wearing a tuxedo in our game. Where else do you get this type of sophisticated play? Nowhere. Nowhere. Not one person at the World Series of Poker is wearing a tuxedo. We have a guy with a tuxedo and a ball cap on. That screams sophistication. We have a 4-8 limit game going on, ladies and gentlemen. The game is real.
Sorry, I got distracted by NHL playoff hockey.
Stop this cord. All right.
Chris is under the gun with 9s.
Now it's gone. Okay.
Still 6-12.
Rick and Barca said tuxedo is required at Monte Carlo. Yeah, okay, I've played there. It is not.
More bets.
Are we maxing out our bets here?
Not yet. Just 2 bets so far.
We need more bets. We should send them shots.
Katrina made it 12 to go. Put in 2 bets. Lance calls. Mind you, he had to post the $6 pre, so it only cost him 6 more to call. He made a hell of a price. Chris, of course, called.
King 10-6 on the flop. 2 spades.
Hurricane Katrina, she's got an inside straight draw. 2 overs to Chris's 9s. Daniela hits a pair of 10s. And so far has the best of it.
Poker Pro Eric says Veronica has been to Monaco. Yes, I have twice. But this guy's never asked me about it, and he doesn't ever get dressed up when I'm in the booth. Only for Val.
We can't see what Lauren's got, but Lauren looks like putting in a raise here on the flop. Daniela comes along with a pair of 10s and backdoor club draw. Danny, he's got an inside straight draw as well. Now he's open-ended. And Lauren's gonna lead the turn.
We should call him Tuxedo.
Tuxedo Lauren.
Good fold by Daniela.
Spades get there. Might slow down Lauren.
Unless he's got them. 2 pair.
10s and 6s.
Ship it to Lauren. That tuxedo paid off tonight, baby.
Man wearing playing the 10-6 off. And a half kill pot. So I think now we're on to our second category. Most entertaining player. We got Lauren playing 10-6 off. How's that not entertaining?
I'm supposed to announce it, by the way. Most entertaining player for the next 30 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Vote now. Put the voting link up. Nightbot has it up. Poker Pro Eric asked me, what's my favorite European city that I visited? Oh, dear God and baby Jesus. I would say Barcelona.
I've been to Hawaii.
It's not European. Barcelona, Spain. I've been a lot of places. Barcelona, Spain has been good.
Have you ever been to Poland?
Many times, thank you. Have you?
I've not.
Do you have a hickey on your neck? You get a little cray-cray. Oh, a little action from the wifey, huh?
Wouldn't you like to know?
7:02, bad hour. Let the crab dance begin. I don't know what that means. Do you?
I do not. But it's the second time that I've seen it in the
Maybe he just
chat.
left the
Maybe
STD
that's a
clinic.
limit thing. I don't know. I know for not. Trip Queens for Lance on the turn.
Asian Power says, how can we know who the most entertaining player is if we can't hear the table chatter? You should be able to hear it if you turn up the volume. You should be able to hear the table chatter. Or you could base it on the way they're playing.
Most entertaining player.
Rick and Barstow, when I say I've been to Poland, that doesn't mean the sausage section at Costco. I've actually been to Poland. Unlike you and
That's
Watbry.
exactly what she means.
Unlike you and Watbry.
She goes to Poland every weekend. Flashes her little membership card. Goes in there and barrels some Poland.
Public service announcement. They do not sell Polish sausage at Costco.
Yes, they do.
And their pasta is not Italian.
And they're what?
Pasta. I know, you Americans. Pasta. Their pasta is not Italian.
Other than white, because this is causing.
Food snob. We got a raise. We're back to playing 4-8 now. Mad Russian puts in 2 bets with the Queen 10 of Hearts. Chris should be 3-betting this.
Yeah, I guess not. Just leave it there for a couple seconds.
And 3 bets from Chris. Thank you. Danny and Lance both came along with Jack 9 and Jack 8 respectively. Mad Russian is going to flat 3 bets. I think I can actually go either way there. I think you can put in the 4th bet. Once you, there's kind of a blend and balance between getting to a flop, being laid the right pot odds, and disguising your range and your strength of your hand. And oftentimes they're in position with the Queen 10 of Hearts there. I'm going to opt to make it 4 bets pre, but then again, I like to barrel. Ace King 7.
And he's Russian, he should like to barrel too. It's in his blood. It's in Eastern European blood.
Top 2 for Chris, inside straight draw for the Mad Russian and backdoor hearts. Backdoor hearts do not come. Deuce of clubs on the turn, and Chris is going to lead. Igor comes along.
You want a drink? You get one drink while you're ordering.
Backdoor clubs get there. I don't think Chris is worried about that at all.
I'm actually happy to see Athena laughing because she can get kind of sassy and temperamental at times.
Athena's got more personality than she knows what to do with. I love her.
And that hair. I'm so jealous of that hair.
Poker Bro Eric asked how many players in the Saturday tournament today. It looks like 138, 139.
He's not even wearing his
They're down
glasses.
to the final. They're down to the final table here at Stones. Mr. Mike Postle, ladies and gentlemen, and Christopher Hinchcliffe are at the final table, along with a hot dog who already booked himself a seat in this Stone Survivor Series.
Very exciting.
Hot dog,
It's gonna be a fun June 18th show.
It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. Dad, what do you do? First place only, like. I think a lot of players are gonna play.
Fry in second place.
Players, I think, naturally have a tendency to try to like fold their way up the money ladder. Oftentimes, well, in this case, there is no money ladder. It's all or nothing. So, I mean, you should be almost like going for broke the entire time.
So, it depends on the type of level, it depends on the structure, it depends on how many chips you're starting with. I was kind of a sit-and-go master back in my day in a World Series of Poker. I used to play sit-and-goes all day long.
That's one of the best values there is in the series.
Best value.
Veronica used to play them, that's how you know there's good value in it.
Yeah, right. Anything like $175 and above, you literally sit and wait for a big hand and shove. You get like 2 big hands and double up, and you win.
Sit and go strategy, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm serious. Like, there were a lot of people trying to play, you don't have enough chips, trying to play solid strategy, and you don't have enough chips, and then they would raise, miss the flop, and then get outbet or outflop, or they would just lose the pot.
They would not poker right.
They would not poker right, yeah. So I'm just saying that you just didn't have enough chips to maneuver. The 175 had the best fish in though. I'm just
I
telling
know.
you.
I don't even doubt. Like I've always understood and always heard that the single table sit and goes are the best value at the series.
Money making machines.
Yes. 138. Poker Pro Eric. 138, brother man. Ryan 00714. Grill is the best grill.
I am the best grill, thank you. I've been trying to show off my grill to a lot of people.
Top is still good here for Lauren.
I have my coffee, I talk. Your skin looks like butter today, Jake. I'm just gonna tell you the truth.
A beautiful human being.
I'm a little verklempt, talk amongst yourselves. I had a patient that used to talk like that to me. And I don't know if I can say the things she said.
I love Brooklyn Dan in C5. I love his accent. He's got that.
Is he actually from Brooklyn?
He's from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn? New
Yeah.
York?
Yeah, he's got that real heavy
he
Brooklyn
forget about
accent.
it?
Forget about it. Bada bing, bada boom, ain't
Does he
no.
want coffee?
No. He'll make that clear that is Boston, not Brooklyn.
Oh,
if you try to like a table like you're like, oh, give me a quarter for your coffee. We're like, no, you didn't. No, you don't. You don't do that. He'll let you know.
Daniela puts in 2 bets. I have a good friend from Boston. This is natural. My belly here, this is natural. My name is he's a fighter pilot. His name's Fiba. And
Call sign Fever?
Fiba.
Fiva.
And he's natural. Ladies, I'm natural. That's what he used to say. He's from Boston. He drives a car, he goes to the bar.
887.
Chris is ahead here. Pairs is 7.
Trying to back up the action here because Daniela's still in the hand, and she just bet out, but I can't see what she's holding.
Deuce of diamonds on the turn changes nothing.
Daniela's got the old Jack 10, and she's going to fire again.
And again, Daniela can use her persona, her table presence.
What is she using there?
Persona.
Okay.
Her table presence to bluff. Chris is not letting this 7 go.
Daniela's not giving up on her busted draw. Good for her.
I like it. Oh,
Chris
can he
is
fold?
sticky.
Chris, I'm going to call you a station if you call this. You're a station. You should put her on an 8. Because you know Daniela isn't betting anything but an 8. And you're just giving money away.
Daniela's also got a lot of 9-10 here, too. She would also do the same thing.
Station. I'm giving Daniela all the credit, please. Station. No, that was a good call.
Good call, Chris.
Even Athena's telling Chris good call.
Oh, it's 7 to 7:30.
Asian Power said that you're moving to California to play poker, but you're not that much of a DJ yet. Don't worry.
The DJ will.
The DJ is real.
The DJ will come to you. If
Yes.
it's in you, in your blood, you can't help it. You'll have to move here. There's no better poker than in California. There isn't. Nevada during the series, maybe, but really, California has the best poker
Up
all
and
year
down the
long.
state, no, we are very, very privileged to be on this side of the country.
There's a reason why I'm not leaving California.
Yeah, it's because your probation officer says you can't.
Because my probation officer says I can't.
Yeah, but the bright side of that is that we got good card games.
Yes.
So Lauren has a straddle on. Danny limps along with a 9-7 of spades. Athena should be raising here. She does, because she knows what's up.
Warrior Princess putting in a raise here. And that's 3 bets, correct?
It is, yeah. It's technically 1 raise because there was a straddle, but yeah, 3 bets.
Yeah, we won't split hairs. 3 queen, 9, 2 spades.
Good flop for Danny Boxer. He's got a pair of 9s in the spade draw. Top pair for Daniela.
Goes running spades, Daniela might be good.
And he said, if this is one of those things where you're extracting value versus protecting your hand, or I'm sorry, versus disguising your range, it's different, no limit to the limit, and where Daniela just leads out here with the queen, which probably is correct.
4 of clubs.
Chris T, I don't think is in the hand anymore, but he might have picked up clubs on the turn. Lauren is not done with his 3, and he calls as well. Danny comes along with his big draw in pair. Chris is in the hand. Chris somehow got to the turn with 6 Dewey. Jack on the river.
And
Danielle is good.
Look who's good.
She's gonna check it.
So Ryan, I'm not on probation, and I've never been a prostitute. There's a reason I went to university. Stop it.
I thought because of university that you had to like do the other things.
No, I got a college degree for a reason, so I didn't have to do any of those greasy things.
You didn't have
the
to.
only greasiness I do is on the poker table.
And that gets pretty bad. I mean, she gets all over T-Gen out on the belt.
That's pretty much where I let it all out.
It's real.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, but it's good. It's bad, but it's good. You know, bacon's bad for you, but it's so good. And that's what I am.
Yeah.
Bad, but good.
You're not, I mean, you're a terrible human being, but you're so good at it.
I'm really good at being bad.
And that's a good thing.
Ditto, my friend.
Likewise. Touche.
So we are, it's 7:46. We're still in the second category.
Most entertaining player.
The second category for most entertaining player. Ladies and gentlemen, bring in your votes. We love to have your votes. Ship it, as we say in America.
Ah, let's see your last time.
Is that your fan for menopause?
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Menopause.
You know that
wireless headphones.
one of the dealers has the menopause fan, right?
It's not a menopause fan. That's just.
It looks like a menopause fan.
Wow, what the hell's your problem? I mean, we don't need to answer that, but like.
Don't get upset.
5, 6, 8, 2 spades.
Poker Pro Eric said he's afraid of Veronica and Friends because I'll murder his stack. Well, bring it.
Yeah.
We'll play for rolls. We'll play for rolls. Heads up for rolls, dude. Poker Pro Eric versus everybody, every week, every broadcast. 2 of clubs on the turn.
So Lauren's open-ended here. Lance has got 2 overs and an inside straight draw. Four-way to the river, and backdoor clubs get there. Also, Lauren makes it straight. It checks to Jim, and Jim is going to turn his pair of 8s into a bluff.
Wow, Jim. He's got it in. Let's see.
So I'm now maybe beginning to figure out why Jim got so buried in that limit holding game that we
Lauren
played.
called, yeah. Jim got buried in a no limit holding game.
Hey, dude, he did well in that game that we played.
Poker happens.
Yeah. You played 3-6 for 2 months like Jim did. You come out on the other side a different man. Like it changes you.
Didn't you say that there was one person, we won't name any names or say her
They got
name,
stuck more than
the 10K that
more
she
than
won?
the prize. You're saying she's like, yeah, that's word on the street. Is that yeah? So I played that game, the promo. I played for 1 month.
It was me.
Yeah. I played for 1 month.
One night.
1 month of 3-6 limit. I played
No, don't
200.
lie. It was more than a month.
No, it was 1 month.
I lost you for a good 6 weeks.
I played
I didn't know who you were.
235 hours of 3-6 hold'em.
You think you did that in a month? In 1 month?
In 1 month, I tracked it. Yes, 235 hours.
I lost him for 6 weeks, folks.
Not even.
I almost had to slap the limit out of him.
Many tried. One of the best stories from
I was
that
like,
is
stop! It's not good for you. You're like, I can't.
we're in here playing this game this night. We're playing 3-6 limit, and Jamie Gold comes in, and
Jamie Gold comes in this room?
Yeah, Jamie's in here with Earl, and they're playing 5-10, right?
What?
And, yeah, they're playing 5-10.
But you never told me this story.
You gotta be here on those nights. So Jamie comes in, and him and Earl, they're playing 5-10, and I get up.
I'm tattooing my BFF Jake tattoo.
So Earl comes over, and he comes over and says like, and he looks at me. I'm playing like Jake, like have you fallen on hard times, buddy? Like what's going on? So then I explain the whole promo, what's going on, and why I'm playing 3-6, but James at the table, so I go over and say hi and whatever, and I tell him like, hey, if you guys decide to play a non-hold'em game, you know, because I play mixed games, you know, let me know. You know, namely, you guys start playing PLO or like a PLO8. And Jamie's like, not like, look at him like, this 3-6 player wants to play 5-10 PLO8 with me? Like, what is. Of course, Earl spins it off as, you know, Jake comes over and challenges Jamie Gold to 5-10 PLO8. It was beautiful. It was a mess.
Jamie Gold's a mess. No?
Mucho fun. Mucho fun. Great guy. He's a good human being.
He seems like a good guy, but a little bit of a mess. Poker happens to people.
Poker happens to people.
Poker might take the best of people.
I wasn't always like this.
Chris Moneymaker was here too. Veronica Poker Pro Eric says. So was Jesus. JFK Stone says. When was Chris Moneymaker here?
He was here on the Poker Stars tour. They had a Jason Somerville.
Yeah, I was supposed to come in.
Moneymaker. I think was it Vanessa Selps as well.
I was supposed to come in for that, and I can't remember what happened, but I couldn't make it. My life sucks. Lance picks up pocket queens.
Athena. Bullets with butterfly wings.
Of course, she is putting in a little raise.
More bets. More bets.
I'm assuming she raises 3 bets.
3 bets with Athena. Jim's gonna call ace-10.
And the Mad Russian is a little short on the call.
Cap it, Lance. Cap it.
If you're playing limit,
there's the cap.
There's the cap. If you're playing limit, make sure you stack your chips to the amount of bets you're putting in. The dealers like that.
Cappuccino. And we will go 5-way in a cap pot.
With aces versus queens versus 4 deuce.
Jack, Queen. Happy birthday to Lance.
Oh.
Queen's full for Lance, and he's hoping someone's got a jack. Athena's gonna flat. Jim's drawing dead to Broadway. And Lauren has got backdoor clubs, is also drawing dead.
Out of position, would he not have been better to check raise here?
No, I think if anything, you might try to do that on a later street when you get a bigger bet in. He'd capped it pre-flop. It would have looked shady as hell if he didn't lead multi-way there. Plus, like I said, in a game where everyone gets so sticky, I think leading's probably optimal. And Athena losing. Athena just flats all the way down.
I just hope Athena the temperament doesn't start coming out here. She gets, I'll tell you, she gets fun.
No, she's got it.
I like it when she gets sassy. I have fun with her. She got a little sassy in my game, in my Veronica and Friends.
Yeah.
She's so good for poker. She's not gonna sit around and warm up the seat. She's gonna play, and she's gonna put pressure on you, and she's gonna make you hate your life sometimes. She's a tough opponent. You know why? Because she's rangeless. She's very much instinctual. Well, I mean, she'll play those aces, but she'll play a 5 deuce if she feels like she can outplay someone.
No, when Athena's feeling it, watch out.
Yeah, if she feels like she can outplay someone and she's got position, she has the whole deck to her range. No fear, which is a scary combination. 377 May 1 champ. What's up? Welcome to the chat.
Adventure ONSD, welcome to the chat box. Jim makes it 2 bets to go with the King Jack of Spades. Mad Russian comes along, King 9 off. I think Athena might have called as well. Ace King Trey.
We have more people in the chat thinking that they're the greatest players ever.
They are, aren't they?
And they're gonna match. They're gonna match Poker Pro Eric's losses against Veronica and Friends.
The cross-booking?
Cross-booking, yes.
What is that there? T-Life Daily Vlogs?
Adventure on SD says, I agree, Athena rocks, great instincts, yes. Athena's so much fun, and she's such, like, she gets emotional at the table, but she's a really nice person. She's a good friend of mine. Fun person. When someone wants to go for sushi with you, you know that they're a good friend.
I just heard it. You just gonna be hurting now. So yeah, Veronica wakes up with these like amazing like tickets to this like sushi contest thing like that. And what does she do? She gives them to Train.
Train and my husband are gonna go, and then I'm gonna go with Justin. So if anyone wants to hear the backstory, I've asked Jake several times to come to my house for dinner, for
Say hi to T-Life
for all kinds of things, and Jake has always said no.
Say hi to Vlog.
Where's T-Life?
T-Life.
Vlogs. His wife's gonna get so mad. It's vlogs. What's up, Vlogs?
10-5-7, all spades here, and Athena has flopped queen high spades. We can't see what Lauren's got, but Athena should have his hand on lockdown.
T-Life Vlogs. Have you looked at his blog? His vlog?
His vlogs.
It's good times.
Spade on the turn.
I like your little intro. It's really cute. The cartoons and the kids. Super cute. You guys are a cute family. I like that.
Adorable.
Adorable.
Chris T is going to give up his 10. She shows it. Says, get off my pot.
She's like, no, she did. What do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do? I had the best hand. What do you want me to do? That's what she did right there. She did the New York, she had coffee. What do you want me to do?
Jim with a small mountain of chips. I love it.
Poker Pro Eric says Veronica loves the vlogs. Everybody loves a vlog. Feel good after a vlog. Yours would be a J-log. Somebody did a J-raise the other day. A J-raise, and then Justin's like, what's that? I'm like, you don't know what a J-raise is? Your name's Justin.
A J straddle? Did they J
No,
straddle
it was a J-raise. It was good. We have to go back into the video footage and look for the J-raise. I've only seen the short intro. T-Life Vlogs. His wife is like, I don't understand her poker talk. She sounds like she's speaking Spanish.
King 5-3 and Athena's got top pair. I don't see Lance putting any more money in. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Athena check calls. So Lance, who put in a bet on the, and he's not gonna get rid of Athena.
Raise, too bad.
Athena now puts in a second bet here with top pair on the turn. And Lance is going to call with his turn pair of nines. Need a 9 or an 8.
I have to tell you a Lance story after this.
Does it involve bacon? Most Lance stories involve bacon, is my understanding. 6 of hearts on the river, and Athena's got the check mark. As you were saying?
So Lance and I were in a tournament, and there was this older lady. You can tell that she just comes in once every 3-4 months with her husband and just has a fun tournament. And she was donating to him. Well, she was donating to the table, but he happened to be the main recipient.
He was a benefactor.
Yes! And I hated him for it. And he was just like, okay. It was Christmas time for Lance, and I hated him for it. I didn't get any of her chips. She was shoving all in with anything, with a pair, and Lance would get the best of it.
Jealousy.
And she had a massive stack when she came to our table. He ended up taking her out.
Fold'em Radio Poker, Dan Ross says Lance is 72.3% bacon. That's science. It is. Happy aces for Jim. Alabama.
Cool Breeze 777. So Cool Breeze talks about the voting structure, and you know, initially I thought the same thing, like, oh, it'd be a popularity contest, but it has become like a social media contest. The people who can get the most votes win.
That's the same thing.
And I was thinking, no, it's not.
Okay.
So I was thinking a popularity contest could be a panel of judges voting.
Jim and Lance both have aces. What the hell?
I was thinking it might be good next time that we have a panel of voting.
Tell me its ace is cracked right now. And I hope may the Mad Russian pull ahead on the turn. I'm rooting for the Mad Russian because I think it might be ace
2
cracked.
7s on the flop, right?
7-7,
Something.
turn 6, River King.
Oh. The Mad Russian's very optimistic with his hands.
Get there. It's not going to get there.
It is not the same thing. A popularity contest is not the same thing as...
The Mad Russian calls. So I think we're almost down to our last bit of voting for the most entertaining player. Make sure you get those votes in. Mad Russian making a case for it, calling off with King 7 on Queen 3. He's now drawing dead. And short of one of these players becoming a hero, they will chop up this pot, Lance and Jim. Who's not putting in a raise here? He never has the queen there. Jim says one more bet. And he calls.
Me too. Are you serious? Terrible. Take this bet back.
There is a difference between having access to social media people and a popularity contest. There are a lot of people that could be watching that enjoy one person, and that person may be popular. It doesn't mean they're voting for them. They might have a lot of people in their social media pocket. It doesn't mean they're the most popular.
That's the scary thing about
Just because people are voting for them doesn't mean they're watching the show.
they have like
You think that
Queen Jazz or
T-Life
something.
Vlogs has people watching our show? He just
Making
sent out the link.
forward.
It's not it's different than
He
popularity.
shipped the seat last week, right?
Yeah. He's a
So right now,
social media
he's
phenom.
trying to like get Reeves engaged in his competition, his future competition.
I hope he is. I hope he
Note to
is.
self, and he puts down his cocktail and he was like, God, he's right, I should be doing that.
Spitting it up.
Note to self, make notes to self.
801, ladies and gentlemen.
New category.
New category, third category,
Most
voting.
red hat.
Most red hats, ladies and gentlemen. No, third category, voting for the biggest action player who gambles the most. Now, wouldn't that be the most entertaining player?
And no, because most entertaining can be like how much you're talking, can be, I mean, there can be a...
Same thing. No, I know what you mean. Right now, you're voting for the best action player.
Most
Player who
action.
gambles the most, and we know the Mad Russian's going to take this one.
Like I said, it's voting for the most red
Come
hat.
on, Ruski.
I'm not trying to influence the voting, but I mean...
Are you talking about communists?
Make a great candle.
Is that what you're talking about? Red? Yeah?
Yeah, the Red Army. For Mother Russia. His name's Igor.
Mother Russia. He's working for the KGB with that hat on. He's going to hate us.
He can't even spell KGB.
No, he can't. He can't understand us.
Queen 6-6.
Нет, понимаешь.
Jim. Oh, Jim, yeah, look back, yes, Jim, that's a lot of sixes you have. Lance has been a lot of fun in this stream, too. Lance has been gambling it up. Athena always gambles it up.
Athena is awesome. I love me some.
Danielle's unbarreling draws. They're all good. Love them all. 5 of diamonds on the turn. No help to Lauren's top pair, and Jim's still going to be betting his trip sixes. But this is limit whole limit, and I expect Lauren to call.
Ooh, the tuxedo took off his cap. What does that mean?
It means it's about to get real.
Yeah.
Really, really real.
It was a practice before. Now this is a game. This is a game. It's turned into a game. Jim has got the best hand here, and he's going to get called by Lauren.
Jim shows him a lot of sixes. 377A1 champ. Welcome, chat.
Interesting. I don't know if you watched. Ooh, what stream was it where the best hand wasn't tabled? The winner had a straight, and he didn't turn over his hand.
You know what?
And he mucked it.
If Phil Ivey at the final table of the World Series Poker can muck a flush, anyone can be forgiven forever. It
I
doesn't
said
matter.
that.
Like,
I said that we've
you know
all
what?
done that.
The best in the world and on the biggest stage, the most important moment in the world can muck the winner.
I'm just saying,
And
Lauren.
anyone can.
Lauren folded his hand face down, and he knew he had the loser. But sometimes it's okay to turn over your hand just to see if maybe you're mistaken.
Seb Black, it's 4-8 with half kill. Cool Breeze 777, welcome to the chat. Danny Boxer makes 2 bets to go with King Jack of Clubs. 3 bets now from Lance, Ace King. And Athena is going to come along King Queen suited.
I would.
Lauren caps the action.
4 bets. Actually, you know, I thought this game was not going to be that great.
Oh, this game's fun.
This game is fun.
It's a smash up.
Yeah, Queen 10-3.
Monster flop for Danny Boxer. Open-ended straight flush draw.
And he's not going anywhere.
And he's going to lead right at it. Athena's going to come along with backdoor nut clubs.
And a pair.
And a purr. No, Athena. I said Lauren.
Yeah.
Lauren, I meant Lauren. Same.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Barrelers. More bets.
3 pairs the board.
Danny Boxer, Brooklyn Dan, still barreling. Lance still calling with his inside straight, and Lance makes the nuts. No, I'm sorry. Well, in this hand, it's the nuts. It checks through.
The
Lance does not bet
effective
Broadway.
nuts. The effective nuts.
Lance will not bet Broadway.
We saw him not bet the nuts previously too. What is he afraid of there?
Well, same scenario with a paired board. So here's what I think my thoughts there is: there's no way if Danny Boxer was leading with a set of 10s there, or a set of queens, there's no way he checks river and gets greedy with the check queens.
So Lance might have lost a little bit of value there.
I think so.
He doesn't care. He's stacking chips.
Who cares? He's got a great hat, a shirt with words on it, and a lot of chips.
And he's made of mostly bacon.
73 point something percent. 70.6%.
Nothing is better than being mostly made of bacon.
Yeah.
Hey man, Greg, don't get them started on bacon. There's nothing they love more. America.
America. On to the next hand.
Casper 2012 says, what's going on with this betting size? They're all so small. It's a limit game. It's a 4-8 limit game. Betting is in sizes of 4.
Increments of 4, pre-flop and on the flop, increments of 8, turn and river. It is a half-kill game, so if the player scoops a pot more than $60, I believe it is, then it becomes a 6-12 game on the next hand, and that player has to post $6 regardless of position.
Now we all know why Poker Pro Air gets in fights with everyone in the chat box. He's accusing someone of being a Bernie Sanders voter, and now here's where the fun begins. Here's where he starts fighting with people. Politics always gets the worst out of people.
Yes.
You're already getting angry. Your claws are like,
say it again. Say it, swear to God.
I swear to God.
Danny's pair of 8s here at best. It's gonna go to showdown. And he'll scoop the pot.
You know, my mother is here. She refused to come with me. And I bet you she's watching now. Turn off, I don't want to watch gambling. Veronica, I know you play poker, you ruin your life.
For the longest time, I tried to argue people and try to explain, bring up the 1988 case of Bill Baxter versus the Supreme Court or versus the IRS, where poker's not gambling. But I just give it up now. People want to call it gambling, let them call it gambling. I don't care, whatever.
Poker's gambling.
See, I'm not gonna bother to prove you. I'm not gonna bother to prove you wrong.
Your blood pressure didn't go up
because
I've come
You're
to like not shaking a little bit.
Say what again? Say what one more time? Game on.
Casper says it's his first time watching a limit game on Twitch. Welcome. Welcome to our limit game on Twitch. We don't always stream limit, but when we do, we stream good limit.
We got some deep stack limit.
Deeper than when Debbie did Dallas. See, when I say a good one and then I ruin it, it's just not. It's just not right. It's just. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
You made it. You made it. Don't.
I made it. Don't. 537 all hearts. Daniela's got the only heart.
Jim's 9s are still best right now, and he's gonna put in a bet. Daniela's got top pair and a heart draw. She should not be folding here.
We did an 08 limit. Does that count as a limit game? Because
heart on the turn, and Daniela's got a check mark. Hold'em radio poker.
I like. She got checked too, and I like that she put out a bet. I like it.
This game's about extracting value. You have to bet.
I like it. Daniela, you beast. Daniela, you are the most undercover, sophisticated poker player, cash game player, beast that is in Sacramento. No one knows. And she uses her little...
You're blowing a cover thing.
I know, she uses her sweetness and her hee, I'm just a teacher, golf player, and I'm going to crush you.
To answer your question, a Hold'em radio poker, yes. We're going to try to get out there this summer. I'm going to come out probably with the Monster Stack, maybe the 3K PLA. The 1500 horse was another spot that I really want to play. Also, maybe some 8 game, but probably not some 8 game.
377 May 1 Champ says, Jake and Veronica, you two right now are the best gifted mind. You're drunk. World Series of Poker, stop watching, both of you.
So we are voting for our third category right now, which is most entertaining. Or was that the second? Are we already past that?
Biggest action, most gambling player.
Most action.
Okay, I like me some Athena, and maybe because I'm thinking back to all the times I've played with Athena, she's sometimes a little bananas. But that's why I love her. That's why her and I are good friends. She will give you action. She will not sit and wait for a hand for aces. She'll play anything. And then she'll yell at you if she loses her 5 deuce against you. Which I like.
Lauren has picked up aces here on the button. 5, 5, 6.
Why not 5, 6, 5? 2 diamonds.
Both Mad Russian and Jim have backdoor diamonds.
Let me see if I can find a reason.
Jim's gonna look for a reason to call. And he's found one. Mad Russian comes along as well. Igor playing the Queen 8 off. He's really trying to milk that most action player category. Does he not know that he has that on lockdown already?
Yes. But it's not a popular.
But he's got a reputation to uphold, right? Marco.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Seb Black, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
Backdoor diamonds get there. Chris, pair of 6s, is going to check it over to Lauren. He's going to check back aces.
Rick and Barstow, I believe, was here on Wednesday again, was he not? Or Rick and Barstow, did you not come through?
No, he was in the chat on Wednesday. I wasn't really sure.
I thought he was going to come through to Stones for a few minutes before his way home. Coming back from Eureka. Is it Wairika or Eureka? You guys have like 5
No, we have
Eurekas.
2. There's Eureka and Wairika. 2 different places.
There wasn't really a lot of players, because I think you got everyone out relatively quick. And we both have
Cool story, Hansel.
It was raised and you re-raised. And
So Gay Corpse is texting me, but not in the live stream.
That's a funny looking penis.
Is that a picture of you? Why does that look like you?
Wow, that does look like me. Wow.
That's weird. That's so weird.
One of my many doppelgangers.
I know, right?
It's the same place, but
He wants to come up to me and like,
This
he
is
why-
why-
come up and like say hi to the guy, but he's nervous too.
Yeah. This is why I stay sober in Vegas.
You should like text him like, go say hi to Jake. Let him go make an ass out of himself. Straddle's on. Everyone limps along. And King 9-9's our flop.
Attention all past players, make sure your seat is being dealt in. We're about to draw.
Athena bets her 4s.
Once again, all past players, make sure you're in your seats.
Chris, who called for backdoor spades, picks up his spade draw on the turn. Oh, and he's gonna get there. The board double pairs, but Chris makes his flush.
Only way you
Athena laughs and is now.
kidding me? Really?
Oh, Athena.
Sucker today.
This is why I love
God.
Athena. Athena, can you hear her? She has so much personality. She's
No,
not.
I'm not even gonna.
She's not gonna sit there and warm up the seat. She is gonna tell you off. She's gonna tell you if you played bad or if she thinks you played bad. She thunks.
She thonks.
If she thinks you played bad. And yeah, she'll call you out of your station,
I know.
even if she's a station. I think she's trying to change. I think she's trying to be less temperamental, but I just don't understand how Athena can be Athena without it. It's like you without your beard. It's just not, it's just not possible.
No.
What is this?
10, 7, 8, 2 diamonds. Lauren's got top pair. Chris has got middle pair. Danny Boxer's 2 overs and a gut shot. 10 ounce to a miracle. Disco.
How many outs to a miracle?
10.
Okay.
Danny Boxer now makes it straight. Lance also makes it straight and is free rolling hearts. A queen would make Danny the bigger straight. Lauren also with hearts and top pair. How did I have more bets going in here? Queen! And Danny Boxer makes it super straight.
I love super straights.
More bets. And there's the raise from Danny.
It wasn't looking last time and I was asleep.
Lance is gonna call, of course.
How do you fold a straight, right?
In this game, you don't.
Yeah, there's
Not
only
for that.
one.
Not for that prize.
Only one hand that beats him at this point. I would call.
Such a sick spot because Lance had the same straight as free rolling hearts, and can only lose to a black queen.
One person I know can fold if only one hand beats him, and that's TD. None of the rest of us are capable.
You were there when I folded King's Pre.
I don't believe
You were there.
No,
Wow.
I was there. It was a stupid fold.
Oh Lord. Oh Jesus.
Tune in, we're live at Stones.
Got Veronica Snapchatting in the booth.
Too loud.
Daniela's going to put in 2 bets here with the 7-8. Danny's going to come along 6-5 diamonds. Lance on the button. No, he will fold it. And Chris, 3 bets with the ace-king. Athena's got an ace, and she comes along as well. Daniela's now priced herself in. And her and Danny both call. 4-way to the flop. Queen, Queen, 10. And Chris is still ahead with his ace-king. He's also picked up an inside straight draw. It checks over to Danny, who's going to bet his diamonds. Broadway for Chris.
T-Life
checks
Vlog
through.
says Daniela wins this hand, and the Psychic Award of the Year goes to T-Life Vlogs, ladies and gentlemen.
So Poker Pro Eric brings up a fun hand. He says that I was there when he folded King's heads up on a Queen 6-3 flop. True story. Eric, we're playing at the table. Eric hadn't played a hand seemingly since yesterday, since the day before.
So no, tell us all about Poker Pro Eric. Is he that guy waiting for aces? That guy where he plays face up?
He's that guy waiting for aces plus. And
So he plays face up.
He's a tag. He's very tight. And on this day, in particular day, he was
tight
playing
tag.
exceptionally tight. He hadn't played a hand all day. There's an open. He puts in a.
Yeah, you can't come play Veronica and Friends. Sorry, Eric.
He puts in a 3-bet on the button. Or maybe in the small line. No, he was in the small line. He re-raises out of the
So
small
he can't
line.
even disguise his hand.
Re-raises out of the small blind.
It's face up whether
and
you
the
call it
big
a raise.
blind, Snap puts in a 4th bet. Everyone folds. Eric flats. Queen 6-3. Eric check folds kings correctly.
Oh, Poker Pro Eric check folds king.
Yes. On a Queen 6-3
On a queen
flop.
high board.
Correctly, mind you.
Well, okay.
More aces for
Okay.
Jim.
What percentage is he correct there in folding? Tell me. What do you think?
Against that player, when he threw the kings, he folded face
Against
up.
that player?
I said I was the only player. I said good fold. Everyone at the table threw a fit. And I'm like, oh my god, how do you fold? You're the worst. How do you fold kings there? And I'm never shy about my opinion. I pipe up like
Do you have
I think
queens
what's
or
your fold?
aces?
Aces. Okay. Other homie had aces.
Jammer 0000. What is this? No, he asked where is this? But the correct question would be
Stones Gambling Hall. We're in
What is this
outside
is?
Sacramento, California. Spade on the turn, and Jim now picks up the nut spade draw to go along with a pair of aces.
See, if he was a long-time viewer, he would say, "Where is this?"
No, it was a very good fold by Eric, and I was the one jerk there trying to tell everyone that against that, I'm like Eric hadn't played a hand all
You know what
day.
your problem is? Too much free coaching.
So I'll check.
Yes, that is one of my problems.
And it's called unsolicited advice. And no one likes unsolicited advice.
I tell people that they're wrong and they appreciate it. They don't know that they
They
appreciate
don't.
it.
And they don't know that they appreciate it. You're like that grandpa. You're the grandpa.
Back in my day,
Unsolicited advice. Go to law school and people will pay you $500 an hour for your advice.
I didn't ask you for that advice. Look,
Unsolicited advice.
Unsolicited
You
advice.
don't even know how
Ship it.
much you wanted that advice.
Jammer, 000, quadruple 0, welcome to the chat. Love having you. For those of you who haven't already, click that little heart check mark or heart box or whatever it is. Click the heart. Throw us a follow. Receive notifications that you know every time that we are barreling poker here at Stones Gambling Hall.
3 nights
On
a
Stones
week right
Live.
now. We'll go back to Mondays and Wednesdays. We've got 2 more of these Saturdays. Maybe Justin will come up with some other fun stuff to do on Saturdays.
Some other
right?
Saturday mess. I would
Yeah.
love it.
I would think we should have a regular Omaha game on Saturdays.
All right.
Some PLO.
Yes.
Good to,
Barrels and barrels.
Speaking of which, do we have a PLO this next Wednesday with or Monday with Deej Poker? Is that this Monday coming up?
It might be.
It might be.
I know it's Veronica and Friends versus Deej in July.
Yeah, thank you.
Veronica and her friends are going to destroy the cat ladies of Deej Poker, by the way. I've now named Nick the cat lady.
They are cat people.
By the way, you didn't return any of my snaps last night. How sad I was about a cockroach.
I
You just didn't
received
care.
no
You
snaps.
just didn't care.
I received no snaps,
I sent you like 6.
and I received none.
Liar. Log in. I had a cockroach slip into my living room yesterday. I think through under the door, and I had a little bit of a tantrum. Not a tantrum, a little bit of sadness, because I keep a fairly clean home.
I got like a couple new ones from you, but like that's it.
I was really upset last night.
You're a mess without me.
Texas Boy 4, what's the pony behind playing all single? Is it limit? Yes, this is a limit game. Welcome to the game. 4-8 limit. Texas Hold'em.
Survivor Series. We're gonna take one of these players and put them in a single table sit and go to try to free roll a seat in the main event.
I would call it a sit and go bonanza. That's what I'll call it. 1 person, 8 losers. 1 person gets a 10K seat into the main event. Bonanza.
Of poker.
Of poker. World Series of Poker.
Be careful how you say that.
That's not a bonanza to you?
I don't know.
Come on, come
I
on.
just, you know.
Don't be all loosey-goosey with your definition of bonanza. That's a bonanza.
Daniela's got trip 10s here. Top trips.
Drawing for a $500 winner in about 10 minutes.
Lance has got an overpaired backdoor clubs. Chris is on the bottom side of the inside straight draw, as is Athena. Daniela puts in the second bet, and everyone's going to come along. The jig is up, and now Daniela has to lead. She will.
Oh, Danielle's playing so perfect. She's playing so perfect today. She doesn't even know how much of a beast she is. Oh, 9 of spades. Backdoor got there, but you can't, as I always say, can't always be afraid of the nuts.
Athena does back for the straight.
Now, is she going to put in a little raise?
No, she's going to call.
You can see how good of a poker player you are.
Ship it.
Well, don't walk into your wife. and say,
Sticky Sock Monster.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a limit game. Like I said, we are voting for, on categories. We're going to put one of these players into our single table sit and go to free roll a seat in the main. Right now, what are we voting on? We're voting for the most action player.
Most gambling action player. T-Left Daily
5 minutes left to vote.
asks, how long do you think the sit and go will last? I think it'll be like
If
a
players
3
play
or
it
4 hour.
optimally, no. If players realize what is really going on in that what you call, they should be barreling for chips early.
So, what is our starting stack? I disagree with that.
I don't
What's
know.
the starting stack?
What
What are the blind limits? What are the blinds?
I don't know.
How many minutes?
The blinds, there's usually one small
I
blind
think
and
it's
a big
going to be
blind.
3 to 4 hours.
I don't think it's gonna be that long.
Ow! Why are you always bruising me?
So
Not
Poker
in the
Pro
fun
Eric
way.
asked, if we win the seat, can you just assign it to Spencer? So for those of you who are unaware, Spencer, who we saw play in our employee game, he's one of the props here at Stones Gambling Hall, plays poker for a living. He took 4th place in the first event, the employee event, at the World Series of Poker.
I thought he was a dealer.
No, he's a prop. He's a poker player.
I was
I must be mixing him up.
Yeah, 4th place out of, God, what, 300, almost 400 entries, I think?
That's it? I thought there were more.
Nah, it's a lot of people's. Yeah, 4th place for 22K. We all know Spencer from like the employee game. where
Raised
he
every
played every King 4. He re-jammed King 10 over Ace 10 against Mason. Mason has to see a card. Spencer shows him a 10. This is all pre-flop, mind you. And Mason still folds the Ace 10. It was a $100 straddle. Mason makes it $250 to go with Ace 10.
Wait. He saw the 10 and he still folded
And
with
Mason
an Ace 10.
still folded Ace 10. It was just nuts. And Spencer just like, yeah, it's...
Does he...
Spencer makes a $100 straddle. Mason makes it $250. Comes back to Spencer. Spencer snap jams King 10. And Mason says, well, show me a card. And Spencer shows him a 10. And Mason still folds Ace 10.
This is why this
So
game...
Poker's not dead.
Poker isn't dead, but psychology plays such a big part of the game. You can't just wait for good hands and play ABC.
Jim's
Because
got all the sixes. He makes it
ABC
straight.
doesn't play against a guy who doesn't care. Sticky sock
Danny
monster.
Boxer calls off with bottom set. Mad Russian had 2 pair. How did we miss talking about this hand? We were so busy talking about Spencer that Danny Boxer flops bottom set, Mad Russian flops top 2, Jim flops a gutter and fills it on the turn.
Love it. That's what...
But Spencer, he's kind of a big deal.
But Spencer.
No.
Yeah, 4th.
Excellent run for Spencer. 4th place out of that many runners.
We're going to bake a cake for him when he comes home.
Definitely. By bake a cake, I mean, we'll borrow money from him.
Bacon wrapped shrimp, that kind of stuff. That's what we do in Northern California.
Yeah.
Wine and bacon wrapped shrimp.
Barrels.
Barrels of wine.
Oh, God.
T-Life Daily Vlogs, you know you didn't win that category because you changed. You won that category because you have social media backing. Come on. Poker Pro Eric
More
didn't
aces.
vote for you.
Jesus.
I'm surprised 2 people don't have aces at the same
We're just
time.
dealing out a pinochle deck. Hurricane Katrina. She makes it 2 bets to go. A couple red aces. Daniela comes along on the button. She knows what to do with position. Yeah, she does.
Yeah, she
Top
does.
set for Hurricane Katrina. Ace Jack Trey.
Fortunately, not much for anyone else, so she's not going to get paid off here. It sucks. It sucks to flop a set of aces and not get paid.
And I love that she doesn't show it.
Yeah.
Like, you guys will never know just how bad you were drawing.
Jim's got 1.3K in a 4-8 limit game, ladies and gentlemen. Stones Live. There is some real poker going on. There are some gamblers in this house.
Absolutely.
1.3K in a 4-8 limit game. Who does that? Look at that monstrosity. Behold. Behold the chip stack of doom.
Second guy asked how come they don't get massages like they do on the other show. They
I'll give
can. I
them
don't know why.
massage.
Yeah.
I only charge
Go get a rub
$5 a
down.
minute.
Yeah. It's good.
It's decent.
But it's worth it because you have those like big, powerful hands that smell like
Elbows.
Polish sausage.
Oh, I rub you down with bacon grease.
Mm.
Rub it. Okay, I'm gonna get some new fans that I don't want.
Getting more action than you can handle. 3 bets from Lauren on the button with Ace Queen. Mad Russian's gonna come along. Stack your chips, Igor. You know what to do. And a whole lot of aces for Lauren. It's very rare to get the check mark on the flop. But he's got it. Not even Mad Russian can backdoor Broadway as a queen would make Lauren a boat. Like we said, Daniela, who was posturing, is now going to rep the ace. She turns a queen, elects to keep the story up. Lauren will flat with the nuts,
That should send signals off to Daniela.
and now she gives it up.
Yeah. Oh, look, she's playing so perfectly. If she folds this, yeah, it's hard to fold on a limit game. I thought she was gonna fold it, and I thought she's a freaking champ.
I actually thought, Sharks won in overtime.
But you know what? Her check call wasn't too bad either.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm a Pens fan.
They watch more hockey here than in Canada. It's weird.
Because they do support their teams here. They love the Sharks. I like the Sharks. I'm a closet Sharks fan. It's okay. Actually, it was weird. The way that Daniela played the hand, she had the intention of repping the ace on the turn, but when she turns the queen, I almost think that she should kind of change plans there and just kind of, hey, I got shot, I can check call, and as it is, she lost the same amount there, but I think maybe she kind of could have changed her mind once she actually hit the queen on the turn. Because at that point, there's no point in trying to get, because you're not going to get them off of kings.
No.
You know, so if you're trying to rep an ace to get them off of jacks or worse, jacks, nines, tens, something like that. Now once you turn the queen, you don't have to, unless you're just going for value there with the queen. Thinks that jacks, nines, tens is going to get sticky, eights even. I don't know.
I mean, it is limit. People
players
have
get
been known to get sticky, right?
So you've seen players call down very light in this game.
But would he bet out with anything other than an ace there on the river?
Well, the key thing is he 3-bet. So, I mean, a lot of players in this game will 3-bet any pair. So, Mad Russian picks up the nut diamond draw. Lance makes top and bottom.
Cycling Guy asked if the announcers are doing shots tonight. No, we have coffee. We have coffee and
Mad Russian gets there.
Coffee. God, what is going on tonight? My coffee can't stay in the glass.
God, I'm usually better than this.
I know, right?
That's a big win for the Sharks. I'm saying it was Pittsburgh's up 2-0 in the series. I mean, that's a big spot for them to come back at home. If they would have fell 3-0 in the series at home, I mean, that would have been over. Now they're back in it. I know. You're Canadian. You should care about this. This should matter to you.
The Edmonton Oilers are not in the playoffs, so I don't care. I grew up in the Wayne Gretzky days, so I used to work with some nurses that were older than me that used to hang out with Wayne Gretzky and coffee and do things in the limos with them.
No.
Messier.
They were hanging out with some skinny white guys who all thought that they were Wayne Gretzky.
No, it was actually Wayne Gretzky.
No, it was some skinny white guys.
No, they would be in the back of the limo doing things. I'm just saying, these nurses were younger and hotter back in the day, and they were doing things before Wayne Gretzky got married to the woman he doesn't love anymore. But we won't talk about that.
Wow.
Let's just say that there was a girl heavily involved with him.
Poker. That's how it rolls in Canada, huh?
In Edmonton? Come on, Wayne Gretzky was there for a long time. We know all about everything he did.
Ace on the turn for the Mad Russian, and he's gonna bet it.
His wife's
Stack
from
your
LA.
chips, Igor. Stack your chips.
Igor's a no-limit player.
He is.
Yeah, no. I'm ready to give that a shot and give you another.
I like the Mad Russian.
Second is I bet they were drawing blood.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing in the limo.
Yeah.
Look at Jim's stack there in seat 1. What a beast.
How hard were they trying to have Wayne Gretzky's baby, right?
I think I should have Wayne Gretzky's baby once.
They would take that rubber and throw it in the freezer.
God.
Yeah.
Most loyal fans of 2016.
Cycling Guy said they were testing for roids. That's the only reason.
Jim H, Angelique, Terry, Mike A, and Amy.
377 May 1 Champ wants us to only talk about the limit game.
I can't help it. I'm a byproduct of my environment. Right now, they're talking my environment. Look at Jim's. God, the amount of chips.
Jim, can you color up to 25s, please?
So Jim,
they should really get $4 chips for this game, no?
we have $4 checks in the house.
We should get those $4 chips out.
Lauren's gonna call 2 bets, even though Jim's got a. So it's 6-12 right now. The half kill is on,
Lauren with a 10 deuce of
and Jim with the first option on his half kill makes 2 bets with the queen jack.
Why call? Why call with just a 10 deuce of clubs? Why not raise?
Because Lauren likes to party. You don't show up to a poker game wearing a suit and a ball cap and not play some 10 deuce.
Right? Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
Jim bought in for 1K. Bacon TT7. And he's up 1 tier of his mountain. King 9-7, couple of hearts. Lance hits his king. Katrina and Athena both make 9s. Jim's got an inside straight draw, but 2 of the 10s are dead. Katrina,
He's about to pour coals on my chips, huh?
she makes it 2 bets to go with it, or 10-9.
You know what, your comps are pretty bad, so I'm gonna help you out.
Lance flats his king immediately behind her.
Craziest 4-8 ever.
Jim did have backdoor hearts, and he called as well. Misses the backdoor hearts. And Katrina reaches for chips and then checks. I stand corrected, she did not check. She did check, Lance bet.
Got her. Got her. Damn.
Trip kings on the river for Lance. Jim. And Katrina's looking at, she might think about looking at Lance here with their 9. She thinks that Lance might have had a busted heart draw here. Nope, and he's there.
No, you know you want no. It was stacked.
It's a good sized pot there for Lance. It's 115 change. And they, I mean, that's, I mean, more size than a lot of like 1-2 and 1-3 pots.
Yeah.
Now 4-8 can play big. Our good friend Andrew, he started out writing 4-8. I'm gonna dump that water like down your shirt.
Say more inappropriate things on air, why don't you?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spray you with a hose, Veronica. So, employees event, you're submitting your bio?
I am. This is the bio.
I'm excited to read this bio.
You know, they don't fact check, so.
I know Train is submitting a bio. I'm not sure who else.
Get me in the game with Train. Please, Lord, just get me in the game with Train.
That's what I was thinking.
That would be a mess.
He might catch up
Leveling
to you.
beyond, he knows that I know that we've seen that he's done with. Yeah.
He's trying to catch up to you with final tables, except he doesn't have a seniors event to enter.
Oh, Lord. People, let me tell you about my best friend. Open-ended here for Lauren. Lance has got an inside straight draw. So does Jim. Taking TT7, sorted.
I feel like there might be a little bit of love starting between Daniela and the Mad Russian. Do you see? Look at that! Look at the little chatty chat. I like it. I love poker love. Maybe it may not be real love. It might be like a poker wife. You know what I mean? Poker husband.
You have to have poker people, poker partners.
Poker partners.
Lance misses his inside straight draw, but he hits his ace and gets there. Lance is on a heater. Talking about some hot stuff.
Proper 3-bet is in the chat. If anybody wants to know about 3-betting, we have the proper 3-bet source.
So, proper 3-bet says, you know, that limit hold'em requires less thought. I think to play it, though, profitably, it requires more discipline. Because the general, you know, over the long run, the overwhelmingly determining factor in whether you're profitable or non-profitable limit hold'em player is, like I said, saving that one bet or extracting that one extra bet, and you have to be so spot on in those cases.
So Andy Duke used to always talk about how the one benefit to limit hold'em for her was that she could play out of position better than in no limit. That she would check raise in early position with her complete range, and she would do that on the flop at least. And she liked playing out of position limit, and I don't know if that means more thought, but it's a different strategy. I think it's just a different strategy.
It's any blind game, especially with one with the community cards, is a positional game. I don't agree with her. I mean, yeah, there's some things you can do out of position in limit that you can't do in no limit, but and vice versa. But because it's such a game about discipline, position is so so important.
I don't think she was.
I mean, I think you can overcome your positional handicap in no limit better just by with force more than in limit than you can overcome it. That's my personal feeling. That's my thought. But then again, Andy Duke's played a lot more limit holding than I have.
So Lauren makes the straight. So does Chris. Ace comes, Lauren gets the best of it. Athena folds.
Now they're drawing the same straight.
Oh yes. Yeah, because the king is on the board. Yes.
Proper to 3-bet.
Oh, here we
okay.
go.
Heads up for rolls.
Yeah, heads up for rolls.
Let's play some 8 game. Gay Corpse in the chat.
I actually haven't played too much Omaha in a while. I'm actually itching to play some Omaha. Barreling some Omaha.
Oh,
You ever get that like shakiness and that gamble in your blood?
only every time, all the time.
Yeah. I kind of like have that urge right now.
You need it. You have to have it.
I need it. I have to have it. I need it now.
No, I agree with Gate Corpse Proper 3, but I just don't like. I mean, playing that way out of position. I mean, if it works for Andy Duke, good for her. But I mean,
Gay Corpse?
I think this position's so important in this game. That out of position, I don't feel like check raising the entire range. And you read like a super nitty table where you can just have your way with them.
She's probably not playing 4-8 limit too much.
No. But
Might be like a 30-60 limit.
Yeah, no, she'll probably know the 15-30, 30-60, or 20-40, but I still think the same principles and math. It's the same across all the games.
Gay Corpse, did you say hi to Jake when you took a picture of him? Lance?
So Lance puts in 2 bets with 5s. Sorry.
Doing a little set mining.
Daniela will defend the 6-4 of hearts, and Athena's in the hand as well. Here we go. Athena, top pair, nut diamond draw.
And not going anywhere.
Yeah. Lance
Athena just puts in a little raise right away. And Lance calls and says, good hand. Lance is a set mining genius. He's just waiting and now, and she shows. See, Athena, you can get on her nice side and she'll show you. I don't like it myself. I don't like giving anyone information, but sometimes you get in those fun games and you show each other, and he may have showed her his 5s and she shows him her ace with a nut diamond draw. Fake Jake for the LOLs, for the lulls.
He did look like me. I mean,
from like probably that angle. His nose was a little more curved than yours.
not as pronounced.
Yours is like, whoop.
Much more pronounced.
You got that NorCal nose.
No, it's a German nose. Very German.
Oh,
It's a German.
so is your haircut.
Yeah. 2 bets from Hurricane Katrina with her pocket 3s. Lance comes along with a 9-6 of diamond, or spades. I apologize.
Gay Corpse would like people to stack their chips in a more sexy fashion. Gay Corpse, I have been thinking that the whole time. The more sexy, the better.
A lot of 9s for Lance.
When you play every hand, you eventually hit.
The Mad Russian with a Jack-8 off. He's got some backdoor hopes and dreams. He's now drawing dead. Katrina now leads the turn with her 3s. Lance flats with his 9s. He's hoping that she's going to barrel again here. If she oh wow, and he just flats. I feel like Lance missed a bet there.
Is she getting restless? Like, is she getting bored? Not making hands?
Well,
I get like that once in a while.
The check call lead is a pretty standard play with trips in a limit hold'em game. So I mean, she's really repping a 9 here. The problem for her is that Lance has 9. So if Lance defends for flatting, he's got a 6 kicker and he knows that, okay, well, that's a super standard play to make with trip 9s there. So if she does it with case 9, I'm likely out kicked.
Yeah.
So I can just like flat down and hope to God that if
So
I
most of the time that'll work for her if no one has a 9.
If he doesn't have a 9, yeah, she can likely get him off a lot of stuff there. I think when looking at Katrina, I think she can probably get Lance off on a lot of things.
With a little more ice. Yeah, I'll do it this time.
It's a little mini high five. I liked it.
Remember that time I got in trouble on the live stream for saying something I shouldn't say?
No, that's always me.
Oh, okay.
Jake, that was genius. Veronica, to the
Wizard.
back.
Mad Russian's been playing every hand, it feels like. He's finally picked up queens. And he makes it 2 bets.
By the way, we're so into this game, we forgot that we're voting for the most skilled player right now.
Oh, wow. For like
Most-
the last 15
For
minutes.
the last 15 minutes. Get your vote ready. Most skilled player. Who is that for you right now?
Ah, yeah, wow. You know what?
I'm going to give it to Daniela.
Danielle's been playing pretty smooth. She's done a lot of good things. Although
Hurricane Katrina.
Katrina's been done a couple things there. I mean, you gotta forget people for running good. Sometimes people confuse. There'll be results oriented and say like, oh, well, he hit the most chips, he's won the most money, and he's hit the most hands, and they'll confuse that for skill. I mean, some of the things that Danielle, like I said, Daniela's done some things that Katrina's done. I like the way it's look, even though it hasn't necessarily worked out for him.
Yeah.
Lauren's been playing well too. I feel.
And I mean, come on, Lauren's
Jim.
wearing a tuxedo. And then Jim just has a big pile of chips.
He's got a big stack. He's got a big stack.
It's California, we're okay with all of it.
We're okay. He's got a big stack. I can say he's got a big stack. More bets.
Gay Corp said that Stone Slide Poker is the best stream while crushing. So while you're crushing dongs, watch Stone Slide Poker.
Absolutely.
It's the best thing to do. You don't need to watch no game on TV, no sports game. Watch Stones.
Proper 3-bet asks when the next time is that we're streaming PLO. Justin, you have that answer for him? I thought it was this next Monday.
Isn't it Monday?
I believe so. I'm not positive though.
I thought it was Monday.
I thought so. King on the turn.
So we are voting for the most skilled player right now. Nightbot put out the link. Do it. Vote now.
Marvin's Gardens, Park Place.
Athena calls to the 10s here, and Jim now makes 4s full. Athena checks it, makes it less likely that Jim has a king. He's gonna fire. She can beat a 7, so she's gonna call. And Jim shows her the full house.
No offense, I was hoping
Second Monday of every month, PLO.
I will tell you, it's pretty close.
Is the voting pretty close right now?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Good.
I wouldn't say all of it, but
Yeah.
it's pretty close.
Nice.
Let's not get too crazy. Veronica and friends, ladies and gentlemen, third Wednesday of every month, June 15th. I have a pretty good lineup. I actually have a
You
couple.
get to have a bad game.
I have a couple pros coming in that have not been on the live stream.
Really? Locals have counters?
A couple local, well-known pros, nice guys that have never been on the live stream. But who gets them on the live stream? Veronica does. Who gets Gay Corpse? Veronica
I'm
does.
trying to think of it.
Who gets Plastica? Veronica does.
No, he's in Vegas. I'm trying to think of what local pros I know that aren't in.
You don't know. You
I don't know. It's super secret.
It's gonna be super secret until the day.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna tell you. You don't even know.
We just covered that. I don't even know.
Proper 3-bet. If you would like to come onto my Twitch show in August,
I really thought you were gonna finish that sentence differently.
you are more than welcome to. Just tweet me, angry_Polak.
Middle set for Hurricane Katrina. Unfortunately, where no one else makes much of anything, Athena has a pair of 6s. The Mad Russian, he's betting though. Lance is gonna call. He's actually has an inside straight draw. He's drawn to an 8. Katrina made it 2 bets on the flop. I'd almost think she would be better waiting for till the turn to put the larger bet in. Oh, it is a pretty draw heavy. It was a pretty draw heavy flop. 10's fold. Igor misses. Katrina, ship it.
Doesn't matter. Nice hand.
Very nice.
I'm like really curious now. You got my attention. I'm trying to think like really like local, well-known people that have not been on the stream yet. Oh! Wow! I have an idea. But you wouldn't, would you? You did, didn't you?
Who?
What?
What? Third Wednesday of the month.
No, I've been like, trust me, I was like, but I was like,
You don't know how to write. Stop reaching for apparatuses that write.
Writing utensils?
No. Although I would.
I know you would.
That gives me an idea.
Yes.
That gives me an idea.
An
that
idea?
would be awesome,
That would be
right?
phenomenal. Mucho, mucho. You should make that happen.
I'm going to try to make it happen.
You should make that happen.
I'll tell you more after the stream.
Ooh, I love rumors. Back to poker.
Yeah, get back to poker because
Jim's
then
under the gun, makes
we're gonna
two
get
bets.
yelled at by our peeps.
Fives under the gun is actually a little bit loose, but this table's playing pretty loose, so Jim likes to party. Makes 2 bets to go with his fives. Igor playing any 2 in the deck. He's got the Jack 7. He comes along. Lauren, 4 tray off. Good enough for him. Good enough for girls we date. That's what you used to say. Blumenfield. Blumenfield would be a great ad. I think he's busy these days.
2, 3, 4. Fives are open-ended.
And we have top 2 for Lauren. More bets. Lauren pops them.
Gay Corpse is such a good swearing machine now. He's like such a kind gentleman. He's so reformed. It's like he went to gentleman's school.
Chris T calls 2 bets.
Because he can, because of
Straight
6.
for Jimbo. And Jim's gonna lead it.
I have a chance.
Wow. Ace on the river. Jim's blocking all the 5s. Lauren's gonna call anyway.
Nitpicker, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Lauren's gonna see the bad news.
There is such thing as bad news.
And Lauren tables his hand.
Says, look how lucky you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said Jake fixed Veronica's glasses. These are fixed. These are my Mrs. Roper glasses. I like you. I don't know if they're nerdy enough.
No, they should have gotten bigger, right?
Yeah, totally. Now it looks so smart, like a combined IQ of like 125.
Mine are just readers. So
Your eyesight's really bad.
au contraire, mon frère.
Don't you even go there.
See, it's funny, like, proportionally to the size of your head versus the size of my head, like, these are better for me. Like, you, smaller head, smaller glasses, me.
My head's small. That's the
Large
first time in my
cranium.
life someone told me that.
Relative. I mean, look who you're having a conversation with. I feel like
Jim actually has a playable hand. This is like, I think, the first time this whole stream.
I feel like I look like Mr. Potato Head.
I think you do look like Mr. Potato Head. Mad Russian calls 3 bets. And Hurricane Katrina is going to call also.
You're blinder than I am.
Am I?
This is a little blurry.
No, I think you're blinder than I am.
Sip, sip, sip.
Sip, sip, sip.
And
Ace
Katrina
10, 3.
set of 10s again. Jim now has a hand in color down with, as does Athena. And the Mad Russian has the case 10 and snap calls Jim. Katrina will get a raise in again on the flop. And Chris puts in Chris's bottom set. We're set over set.
I love it. I love
So
set over
sexy.
set. We're
So
like
sexy.
set up hands.
Katrina's gonna cap it.
the second set of 3, second set of 10s we've seen tonight.
Turn 3, river 10. Turn 3, river 10.
I know, right? Let's hit the
Oh,
bad
can't
beat.
river the 10. Mad Rush is blocking the
Oh, Mad Rush is
God, what are you doing in
bad
there? What are you
beat.
doing? Ah.
Oh, there goes our bad beat hopes.
There is no God. I know there's a 3 now, Eric.
Gate Corpse, yes. This is a half kill pot, not a full kill. Cycling Guy says Athena's bracelets are super sexy. She wears them for you, Cycling Guy. I can't.
Yeah.
I want to be back Mrs. Roper.
That is the point. That Jim is very disciplined. To get away from Ace Queen in a limit game like this, on an Ace 10-3 board, that was very disciplined by Jim. Good fold by Jim with the Ace Queen. Katrina making lots of 10s all day long. And that's a kill. So, just a few minutes left in our voting for most skilled player. And for those of you who just saw Jim lay down Ace Queen on Queen 10-3, something to take into consideration there. In a limit game, not a lot of players get away that quickly. A lot of players just are content to call down and hope that they're good. That's a very disciplined fold by Jim.
I don't fold there.
You don't fold there.
Never.
No, you don't.
No, you can't lose. I mean, you lose automatically if you fold. You don't have a chance of winning.
I can see you leading and calling every street.
Every street with everything. Less than 1% is still something.
So you're just saying there's a chance.
So you're saying there's a chance. I'm optimistic. I just can't see anything past that chip stack. It's so big, baby.
Ace, King, Dewey, couple of hearts. Pair of aces for Chris. He's gonna bet. Once again, this is one of the spots where it's so different than no limit. In no limit there, Ace 5 is probably checking back. Much going to be very hard to get called by worse. But in this game, it's all about extracting value. You don't want to miss the street where you think you have the best hand. Chris also has an inside straight draw to go along with his pair. Danny, drawing to Broadway, fires out into him. Deuce on the river and Chris's aces up is good.
The Mad Russian looks like a fun guy. Like you want him at your Thanksgiving dinner. He's gonna have some shots of vodka with you.
You want him at your
sing.
badminton game. It's
Yes,
good.
yes. You know about all that Eastern European stuff, right?
Absolutely.
My mom is here. She's so funny. I love the way she screws up words. Veronica, I know you go gamble. I not go with you. You know. No, God is gonna punish you, Veronica. No, I no love you. Cycling Guy said he'd do a lot of shoot. It's called a shoot, not shot. Lot of shoot with Mad Russian. Mad Russian must crush you. Very nice. Pay this man his money.
Big Rhino Slicks asked if Jay Carver playing in this lineup. No, he's not, but I had a decent conversation with Mr. Somerville last weekend, and he's excited to come back here to Stones. He had a great time when he was here. Bottom 2 for the Mad Russian. Top pair and inside straight draw for Athena. And we might get more bets. Athena made it 2 bets to go with her top pair and inside straight draw. And now with bottom 2, Mad Russian.
Service on 11.
He's gonna make 3 bets. Stack your chips, Igor. Stack your chips, man. By now you should know.
He's Russian. You can't tell them.
You can't tell them what not to do.
Yeah, no. Eastern European men are hard to talk to.
Disco. Athena gets there. Igor leads out, and Athena immediately makes it 2 bets. I don't see how Igor gets away.
Hoping the board pairs with a 6 or a 4 on the river.
Backdoor hard skit there. The board is now a one-liner to a straight.
And she checks.
She checks back.
She's being really nice tonight. She's being really nice tonight.
She's looking at Igor and she says, you know what, I'm gonna play nice to him because I'm gonna break me off piece of that Kit Kat mark.
Am I rubbing off on you?
It might be.
Yeah. I haven't seen this side of Athena. Athena is a really nice person, but ruthless at the table. Ruthless.
That is true. No, she loves to put the hurt on people at the table. Loves to put the hurt on.
Except, oh no, I can't. I'm not gonna tell those jokes.
Gay Corpse asked if he can vote for the rake tax. The rake is real.
The rake's the only thing that's winning tonight.
So
901.
Next category.
Next category is the luckiest player.
The lucky. Okay, Katrina hit 2 sets of 10s.
Right?
And found in one hand was fortunate to run into bottom set to get paid off the whole way. I mean,
she has to have our vote there.
We just saw Athena though hit a gutter against bottom 2. Jim's had aces like 10 times.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard.
It's not easy to not be like it is.
I'm gonna give it to Hurricane Katrina. Sets. Making 2 identical sets is hard.
Taking aces 11 times.
Didn't she not hit a set of aces? So 2 sets of 10s and a set of aces.
You got a point. And now during the category that she probably is crushing, she's away from the table. Mad Russian, he puts in 3 bets with the Jack 10. He knows what's up. Athena calls. Queen 10 tray. Lauren, who's still trying to crush the most gambling category, is never the king from that.
I love it.
I love the check call too. So sick.
If she got dealt cards, she's in.
Igor is continuing to barrel here. Oh god, and he gets there. Sick puppy. Okay, we're voting on luckiest player. Here you got your Mad Russian. Doing his part. He puts a bet in.
Athena put him on better queen. She said ace queen. She said ace queen, or did she say ace king?
She said I have a queen.
Oh, okay,
I have a queen. And then she says king queen.
I find it funny when people put someone on a pin that beats them but still call. You see that probably all the time.
Mucho.
And then I'm always like, well, why did you call? I didn't hear exactly what she
Because
said.
people love to not be believers. But see, when they call off and then the red, they're like, oh, I knew it. That same person says, yeah, I knew you had that, and I called off anyway, and you're the one who call. The same person really doesn't know where they're at, so they call off anyway, but when they're right, and the slim, when they get right around, then it's like, yeah, because I knew that's exactly what he had. I just knew it. That's what it is.
I felt it.
I can feel it. Like that song, remember that song Locked by Live? Lightning Crashes? It's like that.
Is that like the 60s when you were born?
No, that was in the 90s.
It's a race.
Jim, more ace queen. Katrina, also ace queen.
You get 10 to 1 on overcall. Gay Corp said. Yep. Sick odds on the river.
Seven, 8, 9. Top pair, open into straight draw for Chris T.
Oh my god.
Daniela has the wrong end of the straight draw. She calls.
In a limit game, it's especially important to not be in the wrong end of the straight draw,
Absolutely.
correct?
And Lauren's got clubs. 5. And Daniela gets there.
As we said, Daniela, nice hand.
And Lauren now leads clubs. Put in more bets, Daniela. Put in more bets. There we go. There we go.
She's playing perfect today.
Extracting max value.
I don't think she knows how good of a player she is. Do you think? She doesn't know.
She pretends to be humble. She is humble, but
She pretends to be humble. I just don't think she knows how good she is. I think she's like, well, I'm average, you know. I think she works on everything really hard, like golf, and being a good teacher, and she, I don't think she gives herself enough credit.
Chris T,
I don't think
he's
she's
about
made a
getting
mistake
sticky with the
tonight.
9 here. What do you think she's putting 2 bets in on the turn
And so,
with?
proper 3 bet says Daniela raise, she has it, fold everything. And see, she uses her image. She uses her image to benefit herself, but she got called.
Yeah, Chris got really sticky there with a 9. Kind of surprised me. I mean, when the 5 peels off on the turn and she puts in 2 bets, I just, what else
Does he
what
think
else does
she's
she
betting
have
out
there?
a busted flush draw?
If that was the case, I don't think you'd ever put it. Once on the turn, Lauren led and Chris calls. I don't think she'd ever been deciding to put in. And if she was going to put in 2 bets with a flush draw, she would have done it on the flop.
Yeah.
And then continue to rep it on later streets if you miss. I don't think she's going to flat and then raise the turn. Although, I mean, you are waiting till the street with the bigger bet sizing to do it with, so you're putting more pressure on your opponents. But by then, you're getting such a quick price to call. I don't think you're getting much to fold. So clearly, not choose the line in front of me.
So he has that F it button and he just turned it on when he started this
It's
game.
limit.
It's
All
a
the
limit.
people get sticky. People get real sticky. Then again, if she has ace-5 of clubs and turned a pair to go with her club draw and bricked out, he looks like a wizard.
So the kill is the half kill on right now?
Oh yeah, we are half kill, so we are playing 6-12 right now.
And she put in a little 2 bet. Daniela. I don't think it is.
I think it is. King of spades on the turn gives Daniela an inside straight draw and flush draw.
Bigger no slick. Heard me on Lyman's show a few weeks ago. He is what he is.
Which is... Never mind.
I like him. I think he's a very entertaining commentator. I think he's a good Omaha commentator. You've never watched him commentate on Omaha?
I have not.
That's his game. He's very GTO with Omaha. He has he's wild and temperamental at times, but like no one wants to watch someone who's just boring and ABC and monotone. I think he's fun to watch. I like him. I think if you take too much too personally, then that's no fun either. You need to watch him do commentary on Omaha. He's really good. Really good. You have a problem of forming opinions before you, like you don't like sushi before you've tried it.
How do you know what you could not say?
No, I'm making a broad statement, general statement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, like it's like that. Like, oh, I'll never drive a Honda. I've never rode in a Honda, but I don't want to drive in one. I'll never buy one.
Because America.
Because America. No, I'm saying like, that's like that. It's like people like that.
I'm not, no.
You've never heard Lyman do commentary on Omaha.
2 bets with Mad Russian.
T-Live Daily Vlogs. Thank you so much for joining us. I will watch more of your vlog later. I subscribed, by the way. 10-5 deuce on the flop. Rainbow.
It's
Nothing for nobody.
Lauren's got an inside straight draw. Lance is actually ahead with a pair of 4s. 10 pairs. In this game, it's really rare for someone to check top pair.
Zardog! Speaking of poker husbands, my poker husband just logged on. Zardog.
Live from Vegas. What's
Although
up, Zardog?
he's cheating on me, he's got like 3 or 4 poker wives.
How's the colossal shit show going? Queen on the river. Lance's 4s are still best. Zardog's
Checked
also a member
around.
of Team Bacon with Lance. Those Lance, Zardog, those guys, they would do bacon wrapped bacon. Like that's how those guys
yeah.
like to party.
Well, they're brothers, number 1. Number 2, bacon wrapped bacon is a real thing and good. And yeah, that's all you need. That's all you need really to live. Poker and bacon wrapped bacon. Yeah, they broke up all the cash games for Colossal.
Yeah, I heard.
That's a lot of room. That's
I
a
also
lot of people.
new federal imposement that they have no chip runners.
What?
Yes, it's been all over Twitter. So yeah, if you get felt at a table, you got to get up, go to the cage, buy chips, walk back. It's a mess. It's killing games. Because guys, it wasn't. They didn't impose it. It was the feds because it was somehow like selling chips or something like that, and you couldn't do it. And it's there,
stupid.
but it's gonna spread out.
Can your friends get you chips?
Oh, that's fine.
So we can do like a privatized chip running service.
You can't call for a chip run.
Privatized chip running service. I should get some blonde chicks, charge $10 to run chips.
How are we not all over this already?
Right?
Okay. All right.
Let's do this.
Like Justin, you got this, right?
Dealers have to call Floorman for their own chips. Wow.
Yeah, no,
that's so bad.
It's been killing games. I've already heard from several friends down there that people that would normally just impulse buy, like, okay, chips and crack out,
People making decisions for things that they know nothing about is the most irritating thing ever. Yeah. It's like Bernie Sanders trying to run the economy. It's so stupid. Anyway, back to the game.
Wow. No, there's people that between the getting up, between the table and the cage to get more chips, they're changing their mind about whether or not to sit back down and barrel.
Yeah.
And it's killing games.
And it's usually players. The fish, right, that are losing most of their chips.
So Daniela now, she turns the king high straight.
Chips, please.
Katrina now has picked up an inside straight draw to Broadway and the nut diamond draw. Or should he? Yeah.
Two bets. 24.
Daniela says more bets. And Katrina is cutting out a fourth bet? Third bet.
All the ladies in the hand, and it's getting bananas.
Oh no, this is a kill pot. And Jim, with top 2, he's gonna call as well. Diamond for Katrina.
Hurricane Katrina, storm ruins the table again.
Jim checks top 2.
Pretty big pot for
Daniela checks her straight.
Daniela's playing perfect. Daniela's
Can she fold?
Playing perfect. Let's see if she folds this. If she folds this, she's playing.
If Jim calls, I think there's any way that she can call.
Yeah.
When the hand's over, you can accept.
If Jim folds, Daniela's probably going to have to call. Jim, you got raised on the turn. Get away here.
Look at Daniela's face. Daniela knows she's not good. She's calling.
That's it. She overcalled. And Jim says backdoor flush right. He says I knew it. Jim says I knew it. He knew it when he saw her hand. That's when he knew it.
And you know what? Hurricane Katrina, ship it. You just lost your single wide trailer in the hurricane. Bitches.
Jim.
Sorry, I had to throw that in there.
Jim's got a dent in the mountain. He says he had the best hand. No, you did not, Jim. Jim, you had the third best hand.
It was Queen 10, and
Yeah.
So transparent.
Danielle's got to walk that one off.
Going to the ladies' room doesn't mean you have to walk it off. She's fine. She's fine. She can deal with a little bit of turbulence.
Cycling guy, I would not take any of that action. I think you're spot on there. Danielle definitely listens to Heart. There's no way she does not listen to Heart. That shirt, that purse, that she listens to Heart.
Who doesn't listen to Heart?
No, Heart's great.
Zardock says she has to call. There's too many chips in the pot.
The reason why I made the call for $12 is we had like a
So here's the thing about limit holding there. I think I'm trying to remember who it was. Was it? It might have been Sklansky. Sklansky's thing was to lose one bet is acceptable. To lose the pot is a catastrophe. So it's better to lose the one more bet than it is to fold the best hand and lose the entire pot. So calling off there is usually standard. Although, like I keep bringing up, that one extra bet on either side,
heads up,
it really
heads
adds
up.
up.
Calling off there, maybe.
It's super standard. Overcalling Jim, I think Jim was super ambitious after he got raised on the turn.
K-Corp says you have to call or else you're massively exploitable.
Yes. That's the spot where I piss everyone off. The table I tank fold.
And then you talk to us about it, all of us.
Yeah.
Each one separately for hours and hours for the next
and then,
week.
Then someone else walks by and here, hold on, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this thing.
You're my dad, by the way. You're my dad. Wait for 30 more years.
You have
it's gonna
daddy
be
issues.
hilarious. Hilarious. My dad would sit at parties and talk to every person for like 2 hours until they ran away.
The Russian and Katrina barrels. People say you can't, you know, make money limit hold'em. I'll refer to this as Exhibit A.
We're still voting for the luckiest player, and I know where my vote is going.
What have you got?
A little bit of Hurricane Katrina knocking over the single
tens,
wide
top set
trailers.
of aces, backdoor diamonds.
Backdoor to a backdoor. Oh, a little bit of Pink Floyd in the background. You don't know about this.
That's a good point, Zardog. If Jim were to raise, which we know he never would, but in the event that Katrina or that Daniela checks her straight, gets bet, and then there's a raise, then yeah, then it's a pretty standard fold. As it is, I mean, she doesn't love overcalling, but poker happens.
Okay, Corpse is voting for Crocodile Dundee. That is Zardog's brother.
Here's the thing, going back into that hand. If you were Katrina there, would you bet top set there? Would you bet, you know, or a set of jacks, a set of kings there? If it checked to you, logically, no one would check a flush or a straight.
Probably check back.
You check back. So,
But if they check to me, then they may not have something that can beat me.
if you figure that a straight might check the backdoor diamonds, then betting a set might be suicide. But if Daniela thinks that, okay, that she would.
You could check with it and raise to or fold to a
Well,
raise.
yeah, but if she thinks that Katrina would value bet a set there, then overcalling with the straight's not terrible.
Okay.
But it's would Katrina value bet a set? If it's checked to you and would you think? I won't say like, there's no way. Backdoor diamonds is unlikely. No one would ever check a straight. I might go for thin
no
value
one
with
would
a set.
check a straight and backdoor diamonds.
But I mean,
yeah,
someone might check a straight.
I might.
But then there's a balance there with a question in the pot. Would someone check straight to the backdoor diamonds? Which Daniela obviously did. It's a tough spot. It's tough for Daniela. And like I said, she's getting like $1 million to 1.
$1 million to 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
Welcome to Limit Hold'em.
give or take 999,999.
What is the phoenix in the black shirt? That's the Crow, isn't it? Like the Crow, the movie? No? What? The Crow, the movie.
Oh, is that it?
I don't know.
No, that's a band.
Is it?
That's like the
Like the what? The Black
like
Crows?
Counting Crows. Counting Crows.
Black Crows?
Black Crows.
Counting Crows?
Awesome.
Somehow you and I combine brain power of a half a human being.
Oh God.
I would think it's going to get up to, I was going to say it's going to get up to
I wore my Beetlejuice shirt for you.
You did. I thought you wore it for Daniela.
Well, we wore our shirts for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
Welcome.
it. It means a lot to me. It really does.
Send you my bill. The Mad Russian wore his hat for you.
Looking foxy.
we've been going back and forth.
Ah.
I'm not sure which deal was.
2 bets from Lance. Ace-8 suited.
You can tell how good my hand is.
The Mad Russian.
What happened?
He laid a hell of a price. 7 tray off. He makes a call. Jim completes the small blind as well with a 9-8 suited. Queen 10-3. 2 diamonds. Lance. Nut diamond draw. Danny's got middle pair. Athena has an inside straight draw to Broadway. Lauren also has diamonds and a pair of 3s. Oh, you're the best.
I didn't get it for you.
9 on the turn.
Our booth door is ready for Halloween. It's so freaking squeaky.
Athena's open-ended. It all bricks out, and a pair of 10s is going to scoop up this pot, as long as Danny does not get pushed off. Barrels. Set black. Yes, Stones does have USB chargers at every seat, at every table. So you never have to leave.
Ever.
Some of us don't.
I'm trying to get them to install showers, so we don't have to.
Oh man.
Yeah, right?
Get a casino, a card room with a locker room and some showers.
Right?
The problem is then you're going to capture people in the showers together. That's the problem.
So we're a gambling resort. As soon as we get those showers, we'll be a 5-diamond gambling resort.
Mucho.
You don't need a room.
No.
You don't need a pool. You just need chips.
I really like that Train's idea with the roof pool. We'll get Justin all over that. Justin, we need a roof pool. That's anything like, oh, what do we want for the new office? Anything? Roof pool.
You need to go stay at my condo in Vegas.
I really do.
Roof pool.
Roof pool.
Roof. We call it the roof pool.
Like at the Palms. Jack 7-8, 2 diamonds.
Zardog. Zardog wants to shower me with chips.
Yes, he does. Ace on the turn, Jack on the river. And Athena and the Mad Russian will chop it up. Gate Corpse asks if you need a gold card. No, you just gotta barrel off a couple buy-ins to me and Veronica, and then you're good to go. That's the way it works around here.
Except the shower is golden and it's outside on the corner.
Oh, oh God.
Right next to the Taco Bell drive-thru.
Milan Soccer 7, it is a 4-8 limit game with a half kill.
And there's no such thing as stupid chips. All chips are smart. And delicious. Where did I go? Okay. Felt so far away.
Danny Boxer, he's got a stack of red in front of him. Jim's got a mountain of chips in front of him. Jesus.
Behold!
I'm gonna walk over there and push it over and like knock him over.
Or Jenga it. Let's play some
Play
Jenga.
some like poker chip Jenga.
Yeah. How much fun would that be? Everybody's playing Jenga lately on Snapchat.
Top 2 for Jim. No one's got clubs. Athena's got an inside straight draw, and she leads. Jim pops her, and they're gonna go heads up at the turn. King. Jim will take it down. Gate Corps, to answer your question, yes, this is our last game for the civilians until our employee game
For the civilians.
this Saturday. So, sorry, brother, you missed out. Heck of an opportunity.
But
1 in 9 chance to win a 10K main event seat.
he did not miss out on Veronica and Friends in August for my Twitch friends, so he is going to be here. We did not miss Gate Corps, although we missed him on a Survivor Series.
Yes.
But you know what? I'll tell you, the best way to get into the main event is just play a satellite in frickin' the Reno. Gate Corps, you're already in Reno. Go play a satellite, $1,000 satellite, or play a $100 and then play a $1,000 satellite.
Yeah,
So
ship a 1 in
easy.
10 and 1 in 10, that's easy.
Ship it. Easy.
377 May 1 champ asks who's going to do commentary for the June 18th. I believe you're scheduled with Justin? Yes.
Me and Justin.
Are you and you and Justin, or you and Trey?
One of those guys. Where
I'm
are
not
you?
even sure.
You're not
What?
gonna be here?
Well, I'm hoping that I'm going to be in the game, but I mean, that's all yet to. I'm hoping.
Do you have the social media backing?
I got all my peeps in the chat box.
All right.
These people love me.
They love you.
You guys love me, right?
You love them, right? We got poker going on. 5 ace queen on the flop. Lance has a 5. And he bets it. And he's gonna win it. Oh, Chris calls. Ace pairs the board. Lance is still leading out. Chris folds. Jake is the man, Jake for Prez. Yes, we all know. Jake's beard for Vice President. And we want Gay Corps as Secretary of State.
Yes. Big Jake.
Can I be the United States representative for Poland? Will you
You be the United States ambassador to Poland?
ambassador? That's
That's the word. Now that you know the verbiage.
Now that I know the verbiage, yes, thank you. It just means that
We're like, we do shoots.
It just means that I can go to Poland and do shoots and get paid for it, right? I like very much. We do shoots. That's all I have to say for my job.
So the half kill is on. Lance has got the $6 option.
J-Corp's.
Or is it a full kill? Are we full kill?
We can't be on a full kill. They said half kill.
I think we're full kill. Because Lance has got the 8. Yeah, no, it's full kill.
Damn. Where have we been? When did they go to? I thought it was a half kill. When I walked in, I asked half kill.
Stuff, you know, I mean, like.
When I walked in, I asked if it was half kill, and they said yes.
I think they like playing with your emotions.
Yeah. T-Life Daily Vlogs. Now his wife has logged on. Hello. Nice to see you. I should have said Vlogs. Vlogs.
King of Hearts on the turn. Lance will already have the best hand, now has the best draw.
7:02 bad hour. I don't think I said hello to you. Hello. Nice to see you in the chat.
3 on the river, and now Athena and Lance will chop.
Oh yeah, good thing I almost threw it away. I'm like, I took a look.
It's like an 08 game, but it's not. Chop in the pot. Nothing worse than a quarter in an 08 game. Hurts me.
So we're still voting on
Voting for the luckiest player.
luckiest player. I think Katrina made a heck of a push for this category.
Is it the luckiest player or the luckiest player?
The fact that Jim hasn't stacked off half of his mountain there, he's pretty lucky there as well.
It's Vlogs, Veronica. Vlogs. It's Vlogs. I know, thank you.
Vlogs.
Thank you for telling me it's Vlogs. And we have one more category after this and then we're done. Then we find out our winner.
And the voting's pretty close, so if you care about your person, get in there and vote for them.
And Plastica just looped. What is wrong with me? Just logged back in. Biggest stack is Jim, C1. Look at that mountainous stack. Behold, the chip stack of doom.
Someone push Jim's stack in.
Yeah, someone stick their finger right in the bottom and just make it all collapse. Because we know it's not made like an engineer would make it. It's not structurally sound.
You were down in the structural integrity of this mountain chip?
Yes, I am. I'm doubting it. Ooh, Justin, TD, is being called to the game. Oh my god, they're asking what the 2-5 board of the reel looks like right now. We're on Stones Live.
They're asking Gay Corp.
I know.
Okay.
We're full here tonight. If anyone is in Northern California, our poker room is buzzing. We're very full tonight.
Yeah.
I wonder if we've got an Omaha game going. Do you know? I know your ear is to the ground of the Omaha games.
I believe we do have one PLO going. I'm not, well, don't quote me on that, but I think that is PLO over there in front of the big Wheel of Fortune.
I like the Wheel of Fortune.
We all do. Just 1 minute left. Vote for your luckiest player. Lance has been barreling bacon for like 30 straight years, and he's still alive, so he's pretty lucky. Middle set for Chris T, making a last push for luckiest player.
Bacon's very good for you.
Yeah.
Hey, there you go. All that work for nothing.
Stones is the best place for poker playing and friendship.
So Jim, who's open-ended, is now drawing dead, but that will not stop him from putting chips in the pot, as Chris T has made 7s full. He's just gonna call.
Jim's never been afraid of a paired board.
Jim makes a pair, but backdoor diamonds get there. That will not stop him from repping it. Get into more bets now. Chris checks over to Jim, and Jim puts in a bet. The river check raise.
Once again, all cash players, make sure
Nice one.
And Jim will finally get away from it. I agree with you, Zardog.
Although
Bacon wrapped hot dogs.
it starts off more one than the other, and then as life progresses, becomes more bacon.
Yeah.
I like
So
me some bacon.
I
wrapped
think
hot dogs.
we're about ready to get on
One
to
more minute.
1 more minute.
Don't have some premature ejaculation.
Whoa! Whoa! Damn it, Pablo. Pablo's a Sharks fan, and we're going back and forth.
How much money do you have on the line today?
On the series, a little bit.
Make me do the crab dance again.
Good. Jim can't see his cards.
That tuxedo's getting a little looser, a little gooser.
Yeah.
The bow tie is gone. He left his date.
So now we are on to our final category.
Sixth category, voting for the most disciplined. Want to say it together? Most disciplined player.
Ah, it's not us. God knows that.
We didn't practice before the show this time.
So who's been super disappointed? I mean, who's been like, I would have been very impressed if Danielle would have like folded, but I mean, that might not have been, I mean, the correct playing the long run if she would have folded her straight there because they said talking about she
I
might
found
evaluate some sets.
Jim, although he...
That ace queen fold, that was big.
Yeah, that was. He's been making some good folds. If he gets raised to, he knows when he's beat. He's aggressive, but if you can be in this game, I think he is. But he's making correct folds.
Yes, I would wholeheartedly agree.
Lauren, I think, has been a little disciplined.
Chris T's played well. Getting that river check raised against Jim.
Yeah. I think Athena's made a few disciplined
Athena's
folds.
been, I've been very surprised. I mean, as we know, as much pressure as Athena loves to put on players, mind you, with limit versus no limit, but
Exactly. She might be a completely different
for
player.
her to not just like try to run this table over,
I know.
has shown incredible discipline.
Well, she is a great player because she knows how to switch gears. I don't know if any of you have played against Athena in No Limit Hold'em, but she's a pressure cooker. She will plow into you and make you hate and put the hurt on you.
Yes.
Make you hate life. And she's adjusting her gears here. She's making correct folds. I like me some Athena.
Lance has played well. Everyone's been playing pretty well. Katrina.
And they're chopping this. That was fun. I like Nico too. Bedtime. Bedtime. Night-night. I need night-night. I have a big date tomorrow. Happy birthday to my Sunday. So excited.
Getting a little chip now. Katrina was down to like 200 and change. She's now swung that back up to $640. Won a little bit of a heater.
Her chips are going to start going over the feld, like all the way to Athena's chips.
T in the box. Here we go. Last category. Most disciplined player. And for this category, Lauren puts the ball cap back on.
I like it.
Focus.
Focus. Although people might be voting for what's been going on the last 2.5 hours, not necessarily for this next half an hour. When you're the voter, you get to decide.
All right, our next $2 winner is on table number 4.
Giving away money here at Stones, as per usual.
The half kill posted, I believe so. Daniela, 2 bets. Here we go. And Daniela spikes a set. Ace, Jack, 8. Mad Russian's got an ace.
I hope she puts some money in this pot when she gets checked too.
She should. In a multi-beat pot, she's got to count on someone to have some sort of something. Lance has got an inside straight draw to Broadway. Mad Russian's got a pair.
Lauren looks uninterested. I don't know.
Chris T's gonna call as well.
Lauren calls here. Backdoor club draw.
Speaking of backdoor club draws.
There it is. You have to keep betting. Get more money in this pot.
And Lauren found what he was looking for. He's going to hang around. Lance still drawing to Broadway. Chris T will get out of the way.
It is a scary board for a set.
And the Mad Russian will lay down his pair of aces. Discipline. 5 on the river, and Daniela is safe. She's going to bet it. I don't see how Lance... Oh, there it is. Lance is going to look her up with a pair of queens. A lot of 8s for Daniela.
3 of them.
Mucho 8s.
He bang you love.
Sputus Jew, nice to see you.
A very serious player.
Welcome to the chat.
Wait a second.
Discipline full there from the Mad Russian. I mean, for a player that we've seen in other hands, barrel off, second pair, middle pair, no draw.
And again,
Float with a lot of
just
junk.
like Athena, he's adjusted his game completely. We've watched him in no-limit games just be a beast, like
In this one, we watched him
bludgeoning.
float with the Jack 8.
Yeah.
No pair, no draw.
Because it's a different game. It's a different game. You can't try to run everyone over with a raise. And they're having fun.
These games are fun. They really are. You build these like big chip tower mountains, call off with bad draws.
I like tower mountains.
Break your friends' hearts.
And steal their girlfriends.
Steal their girlfriends, yeah. That's what Limit Hold'em playing is really about.
Mad Russian's gonna do some more set mining. Everyone, at least one person in every hand hits a set, so he's due. The due theory. You've heard of the due theory.
Yeah. Both Lance and Chris have Jack 6 suited.
And he's never gonna listen to you. He's never gonna stack his chips.
No.
Because the Mad Russian does what
It's
the Mad
the Eastern
Russian wants to
European
do.
style of stacking chips.
is, yes.
It's not stacking chips. Trey 6. Both Lance and Chris T hit top pair.
Jake for Perez. Oh wait, this is not my email login.
Oh, I love it.
My keyboard's all sticky now from the coffee.
It's a 3-way to the turn. Queen of clubs. Mad Russian has the only club that checks through 9 on the river. Both Lance and Chris should chop this thing up. Collusion, table 11.
So when did this chip runner thing change?
I just heard about it at the series. People that had gone down there early to grind out some cash games against the Colossus field that was coming in on a hope and a dream and a prayer. And I saw on Twitter, people were posting about like they got rid of chip runners, and people were saying like, why would they ever do that, referring to the hosting establishment? And some people piped like trust me guys, there's no way that they would do that. I guarantee it was someone else like made them do that.
Isn't there a way around that?
Find out that it was it came down from the feds.
So a way around that would be taking part of your bankroll, getting $100 chips or $1,000 chip, and putting it in your pocket.
Yes, but players don't do that.
Not initially. They will by the end of the series.
But the problem with it has been early on, it's been breaking cash games.
Yeah.
The player who would normally look to reload right on the spot, out of the heat of the moment, out of, the, oh my god, how to get someone lucky,
And then
blah,
once
blah,
you're
blah,
sitting down with cash.
And then from the time they have to walk from the table to the cage, they're changing their mind and just head out the door. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Horrible. Would have saved me a lot of money back in my day.
Right? Give you a whole 40, 50 feet to think about it.
Game Corp says people are still dumping savagely.
They are. Well, you're also doing the whole Colossus field, which is the most savage of dumpsters.
People need to go to the ambulance. Oh my god. Game Corps. Jeez.
Katrina, can she make it a hat trick with 10s?
Let's see. I'm actually excited. I wouldn't mind seeing this happen.
And Athena has picked up kings. 3 bets from Athena. And the Mad Russian's gonna cold call out of the small blind with 7-5 suited. So sexy.
That's what's fun about Limit Hold'em. 10-7 and 7-5 and a 3-4. Actually, that's never stopped most of our 5-10 players.
It really hasn't. Here we go. Katrina put in a 4th bet. She caps it. And we're gonna have 6-way action to the flop. 8, 7, 4, all diamonds. Chris T has the ace of diamonds. Katrina with the overpair and a backdoor diamond draw that's no good, or a diamond draw I should say that's no good. And Athena with a couple kings, but no diamond.
With 5 other people in the pot.
This is a mess. Oh God.
She just wants to go run.
Everyone's got something. Bottom 2 for Lauren, who also had a diamond. Katrina is continuing to barrel here. Lauren, put more bets in. Lauren's gonna call. Ace on the river, and Lauren's bottom 2 is gonna get there.
And checked around.
Athena cannot get anything to hold.
377 May 1 champ, thank you very much for your birthday wishes for my son. I will be bringing cake to Stones for the next week.
You know what they say? They all love cake.
Everybody loves cake. Especially my vanilla cake.
Wow, what a smash event. Everyone hit the flop to varying degrees. And it was Lauren with bottom pair and the worst diamond draw that gets there. Worst to first, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Limit Hold'em.
It's just Limit Hold'em? Worst to first?
Yeah, that's just in Limit
Just
Hold'em.
Limit Hold'em.
Every other game, the best hand always
wins.
Always.
Yeah.
For sure.
100%. Take our word for it. We are voting for the most disciplined player, ladies and gentlemen.
Lauren coming along there with the worst hand.
Winning.
That's
what winning's all about.
Results oriented.
Results.
Yeah. Ship it. Man's wearing a tuxedo and a ball cap. I mean,
he's a handsome devil. What do you want me to say?
You wanted to say he's a handsome devil.
I feel like the Mad Russian has different sides to him. There's the versus Jason McRoberts side. There's the limit side. He's laughing it up with Daniela.
Yeah.
He's just like changing gears. Different person this stream. He hasn't slow rolled anybody.
King 10-6. Lauren's got a pair of 6s. Lance made a pair of 10s.
Oh, look at my girl Athena is getting irritated. When she gets irritated, man, it gets frustrating when you can't pick up cards and your kings don't hold and your cards don't hold all night for 3 hours. It's hard to make hands in 3 hours.
Draw. Gonna check all $8, and Lauren gets there. Lauren checks his flush. Lance makes 2 pair and is content to check it back. Heart.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Zardog.
Zardog is just a good old American guy.
Yeah.
Bacon and butts. Like pork shoulder, like pork butts.
Pork butts. Yeah. Apple pie, beer, Chevrolet, pork butts. Bacon, beer,
pork butts.
Pork butts.
Oh, Gay Corpse is getting a girlfriend in the chat. Very interesting. He's met his match. American.
America.
he doesn't have a single shirt that doesn't have an American flag on it.
It's true.
Good luck.
Voting for the most disciplined player.
Does Crow have a tail? Do I see a tail on his shirt?
Who?
Nothing. Tired Talk by Veronica.
Katrina. And a half kill pot. She moves it 2 bets under the gun with a 9-10 of clubs. I love it. Such a mess. I love it. Put all the bets in there. More bets. Jim, put your cards of the readers.
He has too many chips, he can't fit them. There's
He
no
has
space.
the reader overwhelmed.
Yeah, overwhelmed.
King 8 Jack, 2 spades, top pair, top kicker for Danny Boxer. Not a whole lot for anyone else here. I stand corrected. Katrina's open-ended. Big Ron Baker. Welcome to the chat. Right back at you.
He's talking about Zardog, but yeah.
Oh well, whatever. Jim puts in a raise here. Katrina comes along. So does Danny Boxer. 6 of diamonds brings the second flush draw to the board. And Danny Boxer did he bet out of turn? No. No, he leads 12. Katrina calls for open in straight draw. Action back on Jim. Jim's putting in the raise. We can't see Jim's cards. He raises flop, raises turn. I think Jack 8's the bottom of his range right now. He could do this Queen 10 spades. But I think King Jack, Jack 8, set of 8s is much more likely to be Jim's holding right now.
Oh.
Queen on the river makes Katrina straight. Backdoor spade or spades get there. Jim is still firing. Katrina calls.
Danny Boxer called also.
I'm trying to see. I see two pieces of art. Look at that King Jack from Jim.
Kings, pocket kings.
Kings. Oh, top set for Jim. Oh, sick.
And she's reaching for his chips. She said, no, ship it to me.
Jim had the case Kings. Oh, so there we go back to the, if you kind of revert back to that other hand where Daniela checked her straight, you know, would someone, the straight got there, the flush got there, would someone value bet a set? Jim there, top set.
Got checked to.
Got checked to, and he went for value.
Yeah.
You hate checking that hand back and finding, you know, having 2 pair, top, or that case, top pair, top kicker, and Danny Boxer. You hate letting him off, you know, loose. But.
And Hurricane Katrina stacking more chips.
More money, honey.
More money.
Ship it to mama.
More problems.
I really don't have a problem with Jim value betting there. You would, like I said, logically think someone would not check a straight or a flush to you. I don't mind Jim value betting top set there.
But when you're checked to.
Yeah, listen, when you're checked to. Then again, I mean, a really disciplined hold'em player will look to check raise that card. When you have it, not for value, not for as a bluff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you have it.
One Arm Louie says he's getting tired that he wants to use his sword on a troll.
Gay Corpse to say that watch Spence's final table stream. Where can I? Is it already on us? I mean,
I'll text it to you. I have it.
You have Spence's final table stream?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I gotta watch that.
Or better yet, Gay Corpse, I'll text you Jake's number.
There's a one hand I was reading about. I really want to know where Spence was on it. The way it broke down, I wasn't crazy. It was a blind hand. Spence ended up check when complete.
That's the only reason why I let
Spence
out.
raise, small blind completed, went check, call, and then check raise, and Spence had to let it go. I'm really curious to see what he had in that hand. I think they were still playing 4 or 5 hand at the time. Might have been 5 hand. But it was for a lot of chips.
Oh, Gaycorp sent me also a new naked picture of himself, so I'll send that to you also.
Oh, cool.
And then you can use that as your screen saver.
Yeah, put it on the background like everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Obviously, yeah. 7 deuce 7.
That was the hand, the check shove hand, yeah. Where you got, okay, so he had ace 9? Okay. That sounds about right. Yeah, it sounds like Spencer. Yes, that Gaycorp was the exact hand I'm referring to. Three on the turn. Chris has an inside straight draw to the wheel.
Hurricane Katrina's just stacking chips. She must have the chip lead right now.
No, Jim.
Still?
Jim.
Yeah, that's
Jim's
true. Look at that mountain.
Jim's actually still up in the game, I'm pretty sure, even after that hand. Steve Yola, welcome to the chat. Good to have you. 7 on the river, and Danny's boxer, or I'm sorry, no, Lauren's gonna have Danny boxer notched. 7's full of 5s is good. And are they still playing out the Saturday table? I see 4 players left on break.
I believe so. The tournament clock is still on. It says 4 players. Wow, right?
And I believe that would be, I think Mr. Mike Postle is still in the Saturday 10K here at Stone's Gambling Hall. I believe, do not quote me. Just under 8 minutes left to vote for your most disciplined player.
377 May 1 champ will hook you up.
So I mean,
we'll have a love connection.
It's kind of the same thing, kind of the most action player. But wouldn't it be great if we had a most disciplined, a most undisciplined category? Like, who's the biggest train wreck?
Yeah.
Who's got the most problems?
Yeah, those would be even more fun.
Yeah.
More fun. That's what we're looking for. Who like got so verbally abused in their childhood that they're taking it out on the rest of us?
Yeah. And shipped to us, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I think that's what we're really trying to fish. We're really trying to fish for a category that we can win here in the penalty box.
Good night story. Oh, you'll never guess how I ripped this.
2 bets from Athena with 3s.
Let's bleach the crap out of their hair till it's like uncombable. I'd win.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
Well, you know, I think Lauren sure did.
there are things you don't know about me, but I mean,
You just got baptized.
All that cheating and lying and stealing.
yeah,
stuff.
lying, cheating, stealing, sinning. God, I'm a good sinner. Really good sinner. So everyone's got a pocket pair here. Lance with 3s, Athena Lance with 2s, Athena with 3s, Lauren with 7s, and Danny Boxer with queens. Jim's got the ace 2 suited, and the Mad Russian comes along with 6-5 off. 6-way to the flop.
V-Cross
Top
Poker
set for Danny Boxer.
in the chat. What's up, Valerie?
Valerie is
Working for the World Series of Poker.
yeah,
Yeah.
field reporting. She's the best.
She's like, no kidding, there from 6 a.m. to like 5 a.m. Like 23 hours a day, field reporting. Mud under her eyes, bush in her hair, getting the real story. It's like she's in Afghanistan, except at the World Series.
Gaycorp, to answer your question, asked you, do people think about the 3-betting range and limit hold'em as often they should? No, they don't, and yes, they should. But no, I tend to find that they don't. And one reason was people actually correctly should be 3-betting a wider range for value in limit hold'em, and they don't. And people flat 3 bets and spot, so they should be 4 betting.
I think, don't you think they take it a little more seriously when the limits get higher? A 4-8 limit, it's kind of like playing 1-2, no? Like a 1-2 limit.
Yes and no.
Like for me, a 1-2 limit's just funsies, like a good time. But
There's
you know,
a pretty big funsy pots
when
here.
I used to play 5-10, it's a little more serious. You gotta really think about what you're doing.
It
You
depends
can't be
on
doing tequila
what you're at,
shots
where you're
off of
at.
the dealers. But I mean, it's not like that I've ever done that. But if I were,
If I were to do that again.
you know what I mean? Like a 4-8 limit might be
Queen's full for Danny Boxer.
not taken as seriously as it should.
Ticket. 11-5.
Yeah,
We're getting told we're awesome. I have no idea how. I might
We're
have
the
a
best.
sleep. I
Ship it to the nuts.
all I think about is cake. I have to cook so much tomorrow.
Love cake.
I'll bring you some cake.
Strong water.
First few times I did that, I had coughing problems too. Upper 3 bet. Oh yeah.
Just under 4 minutes left, guys. Get those votes in.
Oh my gosh, talk about fake Jake. There are probably more than one fake Jakes out there. I mean, it's a trend now. Can you imagine if there's like a fake Veronica and a fake Jake walking around hanging out in Vegas right now? Like a low budget version of us?
Right?
So weird.
Daniela Aces.
They want to replace Tuck with us.
I think we should be able to pop in and visit with some tuck.
Yeah, let's do it.
I could do the tuck.
Can we wear matching shirts? No?
Yes.
Okay.
Top pair for Jim. Might have him in a little bit of trouble here.
I'm a cake specialist.
That sounds such an insult. I love that. Yeah, you're a cake specialist.
I don't know what kind of specialist I am.
Jim's gonna check call here.
You know what, Gay Corpse? You're meta gaming yourself with trolling. You're like leveling yourself because you used to be a troll, you've reformed yourself, and now you're upset about it.
Disciplined player. Jim on Jack 3-3 deuce. Check folds Jack 10 on the turn. We saw him get away from Ace Queen on 8 was Ace 10-3.
Would he have done that if it was against Lance? It was Daniela.
I think it'd be less likely to, but it's still in a limit hold'em game.
Super disciplined.
And I mean, Jim's got $1,100 in front of him. Top pair.
Yeah.
You
But
got
that's
$1,100 in front of you, and you comes from $8 from the top pair.
small leaks ruin your game.
And Jim's perfectly getting away there.
I'm impressed.
That was very disciplined. We're most disciplined player, guys. Get those votes in.
They watch it on the live stream. Wait, what?
Gay Corp says everyone calls there. Well, we just saw not everyone. Not everyone.
That was a very, very disciplined fold by Jim, and that's not the first time we've seen him do that tonight.
This will be our last hand, ladies and gentlemen. Then we will find out who the winner is. I believe the game is still going in the future.
Crush it.
Yeah, the game is still going strong.
Jim for Czar. Czar Jim. Oh, wow. I like that.
For Stone Czar. I want to be the cake czar. Beard czar.
Mucho, mucho.
You're lucky I shaved my beard this morning.
Didn't show me up one.
I look way more sexy in a beard than you.
3 bets from Athena out of the big line with King 7 of clubs. Cap it from Lauren. Lauren caps it with the Ace 5.
Funsies.
Yes!
Funsies.
Poker is alive and well here at Stone's Gambling Hall.
How come every time I get drunk?
3 bets King 7, 4 bets Ace 5. Ship it. Zardox is he. I am the czar around here. King 7-5. Athena.
And And she's miserable about it. She's miserable about it. She's like, darn it, last hand and I hit something.
It's a cap pot. Lauren has got a pair in backdoor hearts. I don't see how he folds. Danny Boxer looks like he comes along as well. He's got top pair in backdoor hearts as well.
I'm hoping so bad for Athena to win this pot.
There's more bets going in the pot. Barrels, 3 bets now.
I like it.
Lance, with just a pair of 7s.
Is he capping us?
They told him it's the last hand, you're going to get some life out of it.
Okay, so.
Heart on the turn. There's life for Lauren, and Danny thinks he's got life as well.
Cycling guy's like, come on, Heart. This wants blood.
Oh, yeah. They all call. Look at Lance. Bricks off.
Athena,
and Athena's
ship
will
it.
finally get a hand to hold.
Yes!
Finally get a hand to hold. What do you do here now? Lauren, you can't call. Danny Boxer, top pair. Danny's gonna look her up. Lance gets away from his 7s, and Athena says, look, 1 held. That's what you get when you have 3-bet King 7.
Damn right. See, this is what I'm saying. You wait for the kings, you're never gonna get paid. King 7.
$200 pot with King 7 in
King
a 4-8 limit game.
$200 pot, ship it.
Poker is alive. Look at that. Look at that mountain of chips. Heaps. King 7 for heaps.
Finally, she gets some back.
Good for Athena.
$200 in $1 chips.
Oh my god.
That was actually a fun limit game.
Here's 2 racks.
That'd be fun.
So gross. I love it.
So in Canada, you can tip your strippers with loonies and toonies, their coins. You can throw it at
are they
them.
all like just bruised up looking like leopards?
It's so bad.
God.
It's so bad. When they're stripping, they're just like shooting it at them. Not that I've been
maple
there.
syrup coated coins.
Oh no, you can't coat them, but it's bad. Like
It's
they
in
get
Canada.
coins.
Everything's covered in maple syrup up
They
there.
get coins tossed at them. It's so bad.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway,
guys,
that was a fun game.
we're gonna find out our winner?
Yeah, I think Justin's like sleeping in the back.
Justin, sleeping on the show. All right, we are gonna announce this is our 8th winner, our last civilian that is going to get into our Stone Survivor Series.
Although we can get a pretty good idea if we look.
Check out the voting. Where are we at?
Ooh, it's close.
Ooh.
It's close. Wow.
Is it Jim or Danny? Who do we got? Oh my God, yes.
Chris got a lot of votes.
Yes.
Danny got a lot of votes. Jim.
We have a winner, guys. Biggest winner of the evening, the biggest stack.
It's me. I'm the biggest winner.
It's Justin.
It's me. Oh, watch your toes. This is Stone's Life Classic. I get to sit in between Jake and V and feel like I'm special. I feel like I'm special right now.
special.
Thank you so much. So I won tonight, and this is the great thing about being the vote commissioner. Is I could just declare that I'm the winner, and boom, I win. No, actually, it was really close all night between Danny Boxer in seat 5 and Jim in seat 1, and then as seems to happen in the last category, someone just wants it more and they call all their friends and hook it up, and there was a big surge at the end. Jim took it down, 217 votes. Got a lead over Danny Boxer, had 175, so
awesome.
A very close race, and we do have a winner. He didn't want to come in because he's drunk, and I'm forcing him. Anyway.
I love it.
Have your way with him. Here he is.
Awesome.
Come on in, Jim.
Get in the middle.
Yeah, absolutely. Go right in the middle.
All right, I hope I get some.
Middle.
What's up, stranger?
Congratulations, Jim. We enjoyed
Brother
watching
Jim.
your big
Thank
stack.
Nice to see you again, Veronica.
Nice to see you.
Ship it.
We enjoyed watching your big stack play. You made that last fold you made was great.
A couple of big folds. He folded the ace queen correctly. He
Ace
folded
queen, well-
and the jack 10 on the jack 3 deuce.
The ace queen was pretty easy because there was a raise and then a call behind. I'm getting set up because 2 hands before I think I flopped the set, or 3 hands before, so it was easier to like okay, this is how people lose their money.
Yeah.
I've been in this position before, so.
Awesome. You're no stranger to limit. Fortunately, unfortunately, yeah, I kind of talked about that a little
First
earlier.
of all, I wasn't always this way.
Right. Such a mess. But now you got, I mean, hey, it's all paid off. Now you're going to get a 1 in 9 shot at a 10K main event seat.
Yeah, that was
how cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Just go from there, I guess. Hopefully, you get lucky in that one.
Right.
But playing the limit stuff that we did earlier, it taught a lot of patience, looking at boards, trying to see, I mean, as cheesy, as simple as it is, looking at people, how they look at their hand. I don't know if the hand is played already. Katrina rivered me with
the queen.
With,
Yeah.
No, she rivered, the queen with a straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. She televised her hand that she did not, I flopped a set of kings.
Yeah.
She televised it, she did not, like, get the spades.
Yeah.
So I thought I was value betting.
And you're value betting. We talked about that a little bit. You know, value betting. If it was checked to you.
Yeah. So I'm value betting that one. I think that was like teaching patience and hand reading a little bit more, and just like the position you're in. And some people just don't know what they're doing, like going, "Oh God,
yeah,
they got there." Like, well, no, I didn't, but I don't think you did either. So I'm gonna value bet. But.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like I said, I think it's a good value bet there with top set there, because it's very rare that someone's gonna be checking the straight hand or flush to you there.
Yeah.
And you were right; she didn't have spades. Unfortunately, she got the other draw there. The other draw got
Why wouldn't she have a straight?
Awesome. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, we're good.
Oh, they put the stacks up there. That was from Sarah put that up there, I think.
Okay, stacks.
And that was a very bad idea because it hindered my card reading. Like, what do I have? Where's my cards? And
I have a mountain of chips.
Yes.
Awesome. So, next Survivor Series, the employee game.
Should be fun.
I'm going to submit my bio.
It's a dealer's choice. Totally different dynamic to the game.
You're an employee? Oh.
I'm officially an employee.
Yeah, we're
here.
officially employees.
Yeah, we got problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Degenerate gamblers.
If I wasn't already, if you already couldn't get me out of the card room, now they officially can't get me out of the card room.
Yeah.
Now I have to show up here. It's awesome.
So it's 2 more weeks until the 10K seat?
So the
June 18th will be the
June
main.
18th. Get ready
That'll
for
be
it.
a fun sit and go.
Yeah. And you know players in it. You know Kyle. You know
Kyle's
Earl.
in it? Yeah.
It's gonna be a big game.
And a few, I mean, they're all regulars here, so it's all really good stuff.
Usual crowd.
It's a great promotion as far as like bumping up stones.
Exactly.
I can't wait to go and represent them.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I hope you don't. As long as I hope I do.
It was nice having you. Thank you. And we'll see you guys on Monday for, are we having an Omaha game? A good game.
Is it PLO Monday? I don't even know. It might
I
be
think Monday
5-5.
is PLO or 5-5.
Either way, tune in Monday, Stones Live, 7 p.m. Eastern.
All right, thank you guys for voting.
Pacific time, not Eastern.